has defeated Rome.
We're live.
Name these people that you're talking about, sir. No, hurt their feelings. Hurt the feelings. Hurt the feelings. Please hurt the feelings. Please. Hurt the feelings.
Know what I'm saying?
Oh man. Oh man, Jesus.
What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up, everybody?
Oh Jesus. Well, shout out to y'all. Hit the like button. Thank y'all for showing up.
How about those Cowboys? God bless them. You should have put. You should have put. Know what I'm saying? Oh, you with Parker? Know what I'm saying? Go across the street. Get up and go across the street. Too much money. Now you said Uber. You said Uber.
When they say
You should.
pricing, what were they talking about? Who said that? Who said that? No. Who said that?
Parker.
The same guy that the last movie they saw was Twilight? That's who you talking about? It can't be. There's no reason to comment on movie tickets if the last movie before Superman was Twilight. Like, come on.
Hey, you didn't like. He didn't go for his team, and look what happened. Them niggas won. They won though. Yeah, but them picks is terrible. I'll pick. I told you the Chiefs weren't gonna win. Week, bro. Our picks was terrible this week. I don't think nobody got no higher than 5 wins. In fact, I don't care what nobody say.
But he don't need to, Rick. He don't need to. You don't see what Paramount already said. They're like, hold up. I'm gonna give you 20 more. All that. So he don't gotta step in. Paramount already did what they had to do. You think WB gonna?
All right, can you hear me now?
Can y'all hear? Well, y'all guys can hear me, but I guess they couldn't hear me out there. Yeah, I should have saw that too because it said something about the
No, we
stream.
can hear you good, Rick.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, but the audience couldn't hear me. You guys can hear me now.
Oh, sure.
Dark Dragon Shinobi. He said, "When is the arcade podcast?" That will be Saturday or Friday. Depends on Levon. How's your schedule looking at work on Friday and Saturday?
Ooh.
Well, I mean, you don't.
It's on a paper or plastic, Levon.
Damn, Levon,
5 p.m. for Friday.
5. You work at
3 p.m. for Saturday.
You get off at 5 and you get off at 3.
Yes.
Okay. You guys want to do a Saturday arcade or a Friday arcade? Ty? Anybody? Okay. We'll figure it out. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dark Mode Fusion is here! Yeah, but you got to pick a day. You got to pick a day.
I'm good, bro.
It don't matter? All right. What day you prefer, Levon?
Probably Saturday.
Probably Saturday. Thriller Ali. I'll have the answers for that. I got to do the polls tonight. I haven't had a chance to because my spreadsheet got messed up, so I only had you and Franco's picks for the week before. This week, I can tell you right now, I know I ain't win. My God. I got probably one right. And that was, I think I wrote my name on the paper. That was it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, bam, the weekend box office. And what do we know? A teddy bear's at top. How does this happen? The teddy bear knocked off Zootopia. Ladies and gentlemen, so before we get into who was this week's weekend box office, I got to read this article about Zootopia. Zootopia 2 has $916 million in the box office already through the second weekend. Now, Five Nights at Freddy came through and took his lunch at $109 million, but man, 916. Now that 916 is important, folks, because with that 916, Walt Disney has now passed Warner Brothers for the 2025 box office. Kume or money or however you guys want to say it. Dinero, pesos, what do you guys say? Quid, euros, whatever you want to say.
Frank, let me ask you a question. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Did Parker bet that Warner Brothers was going to outlast DC this year? Because Avatar still hasn't dropped.
I think he was scared and he wouldn't vote because I told him there were 2 more billion-dollar franchises that were in the pipeline, and he told me that he didn't think that Zootopia was a billion-dollar franchise. You guys, food's on the table. He said he didn't think that Zootopia was a billion-dollar franchise. He said, I don't think $1 billion is going to make like it made the first one did. And me and Vaughn tried to tell him, I said, bro, you don't understand. Zootopia and Toy Story got the power, but he wasn't trying to hear it. You know, he was on some other stuff. All right, cool. Shout out to him. He was wrong. But that's what happened. Yeah, bro, they just passed. Nope. Warner Brothers, Disney has just passed $5 billion in the weekend. Man, look at those veins in those forearms, bro. I was working on forearms today. Look, they have passed $5 billion. So now they're the leader in the box office. So I don't know what Parker was talking about. So that's just fall over. So that being said, let's go to the current.
But that still don't make no sense because if you think about it, Avatar ain't dropped yet.
They ain't dropped yet. That might be $6 billion.
What do you think the numbers was gonna be?
I don't know,
Parker,
bro.
I know you listening, Parker. Come
yeah,
on,
I know you listening. Yeah, stop hiding like a witch with a bee in front of it. But
we need to know what type of time you want, Parker. Come on.
Yeah,
man.
for real. Yeah, come on, man, bro. You make all these outlandish takes, and then you're not here to answer for them. You was up there beating the drum. Oh, Warner Brothers at the #1 box office. And that was back in like July. I'm like, bro, it's like 6 months to go in a year. What are you talking about? Yeah, like 7. I was like, bro, there's 4 or 5 months. Yeah. I said, bro, they got the Alien, they got the Predator movie coming out, they got Zootopia coming out, and they got Avatar. He's here. There. Yeah, he's here. I'm booing this nigga. Boo this man.
Now, what I did say, hey, Warner Brothers, as you stand right now, right when I said it, they're the top studio of 2025.
Okay.
As we stand right, that's what I said. Right?
But as we stand right now, they're not. what are you?
So now, but when I said it, as we stand, I said they are the top studio of 20. And I believe there's more. I believe there's more impressive.
What?
To me. Yes.
How is that? Please, wait, hold on, but wait, you're not getting away with that. Tell us how that's more impressive, please.
For me,
not for you. You said it's more impressive.
Like you look at the properties they put out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, well, you know, like you said, Zootopia did the first one did over $1 billion, and you know it did.
But now, hold on.
Let me finish though.
Okay, all right. I just had a question for you, brother. But go ahead. I'll ask you. Well, the question was, I told you that Zootopia was $1 billion. And actually, you think the second one was, and you said you don't know. You got to wait and see, bro. It's almost at $1 billion in 2 weeks.
I didn't say it wasn't going to be. I
don't know. But
right?
now listen. Okay. Now Zootopia got $2 billion. Well, $1 billion almost in 2 weeks. It'll be at $1 billion by tomorrow. Now, do you want to still do the Avatar bet where it'll make $1 billion? Because this did it in less than 2 weeks. Well, almost 2 weeks. Right? I think Avatar is going to be bigger than Zootopia. Is that a bet that you would like to revisit? Or
I don't know. I don't know if they'll do it in 2 weeks because I know it's Avatar. Being that some of the kids will probably still be going to see the Zootopia. Being how it's off to a really great start, especially in China, like over 400
million. Yeah, it beat the Chinese movie that was sitting at a top. Yeah, what is it called? Zoo. I don't know, whatever it was. I don't want to say anything crazy, but okay. So now, how do you feel? Now, when I did tell you this, I told you that they had 3 big movies that was left in Disney. They had the Predator movie. They had Zootopia. And they had Avatar. I told you that.
Well, if you want, I wasn't blown away. I wasn't blown away by Predator, but I guess you could mention Zootopia because 10 days in or whatever, over 900 million, and obviously we know what Avatar does. But I think it was more impressive. Usually I say that though, Rick, for DC, because they gave you a collection of different stuff. And for a long time, they was leading. Now, Zootopia animation killed it. We also know what Avatar does, right? So even if Avatar goes and do like $1.5 billion, $2 billion, it's not surprising, right? But I think overall, I felt what DC was doing early on. I think
it's impressive if it does $2 billion in this kind of movie-going climate. If Avatar does $2 billion, I think that's a.
Well, hold on, Parker. You said that Disney, WB, Warner Brothers, whoever was giving you different collection of movies. So did Disney because you love Snow White.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
So they gave you.
No, listen here.
No,
no, yeah, I'm gonna say no. Because if you look at the movie that was associated with Warner Brothers, they gave you more.
So did Disney. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. So did Disney. You didn't even remember Snow White came out this year, did you?
Yes, yeah, I did. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Hold on a second. Swordfish is here.
Now, what Disney movies can you actually put in a category for movie of the year? Honestly.
What does it have to do with you just said?
No, it does a whole lot.
They don't have nothing
though. Yes, it does. Because I'm saying these.
What Disney movie? What Disney movie? You said what Disney movie?
That came out so far.
Zootopia
right?
2.
Yeah, about to say that might get an award.
Zootopia 2. I loved it. I saw it with my son. I saw it with my son on Thanksgiving in DC, and I loved the movie with my son. So
I'm not talking about if you liked it or not. Like,
you just
said.
Parker, what was your question?
I was saying, let's honestly say what movie you could say that Disney put out so far that you could say that's objectively could say is like.
I just told you though. I said Zootopia.
Well, I don't think. Well, okay, I will counter that.
Well, did you see Zootopia, Parker? Did you see it?
Yes, I did. I don't think it was movie of the year credentials.
Of course. Right? So what was movie of the year to you? Snow White?
I mean, I don't know what movie to say that for Disney. To be honest with you, I don't know.
Well, here they had 2 movies that did $1 billion this year already. They had Zootopia 2 and Lilo and Stitch, which were.
I don't think they were movie of the year credentials. Now, on the Warner Brothers side, what they was a part of, you could make a case for F1. You can make a case for Sinners.
Damn
right? At least
damn
those
well
two
you ain't
right
watched
there.
no fucking
At least
Zootopia.
Sinners, right? Or F1, however you want to put it. That's what I'm saying. So Disney, I don't know if I can make an objective case for a movie of the year contender though.
Hey Parker, do you have Dre? Do you have Dre muted, Parker? Because he's talking to you.
Oh, why are you going to talk to me for?
What you mean? He's trying to comment on what you're saying, Parker. What you mean? It's a discussion.
Dre is here.
Yeah, this is a podcast.
I can't hear him.
Yeah. Oh, so the Dark Lord Fusion says Parker is capping hard. Pause for WB.
Okay, all right. Oh, that's Bond. So we know. So you saying Sinners was it?
No, that's Dark Lord. That's Dark Lord Fusion. That's not
Dark
wrong.
Lord Fusion.
So you trying to tell me Sinners could be considered a movie of the year or F1? Now I'm trying to objectively let's find a Disney movie.
Well, now let me ask you this. Well, now, does Apple get credit because they co-produce F1? So it's not strictly Warner.
Yeah, so Warner Brothers, as far as movie, Warner Brothers, they sort of distribute the movie. So I mean, right? So yeah.
However, when you buy the disc, you have to redeem it on Apple TV.
Yeah.
Is that why it took so long for it to come to Apple TV? I was wondering why.
Yeah, like if you bought it, the Steelbook. Well, I buy Steelbooks if it's available.
Yeah.
But when you redeem the code, it has to be done on the Apple library. You can't do it anywhere else.
The Dark Lord Confusion.
Oh man!
Disney movies when he say it's movie of the year quality. Come on now.
Oh man.
Okay, you know what, Rick? You can answer that question, Rick.
What's that? I seen just about everything.
Nominate for movie of the year nominees from Disney side.
Oh boy. All right. So they had Captain America. They had Snow White. They had Thunderbolts. They had Lilo and Stitch. They had Elio, Tron, Zootopia. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. Out of all those movies, I'm going with the Predator. That was my favorite one out of Disney. Was the Predator movie?
So I'm just saying.
That's it.
If I look at probably for the major awards, it'll be hard pressed to find a Disney movie you could say what you could not.
I agree with that because Zootopia is not my style. Maybe if Eric and Evan and Pudge were still little, okay. Tron flopped. Elio actually flopped, not my kind of tea. Lilo and Stitch, huge, but not my cup of tea. Thunderbolts,
yeah, but
no thanks.
I'll say that next month, though. I mean, later this month.
Oh, I'm about to say, yeah. Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah. We haven't seen it yet. Now, so now, as far as movies on the Disney side, my favorite movie was Predator. Now on Warner Brothers, oh God, listen to this. Minecraft movie, that was trash. Superman, I told you, to me, was a great comic book movie. The Conjuring Last Rites, Sinners, Final Destination Bloodlines, Weapons, and Mickey 17. I gotta roll with Sinners. That was the best movie for Warner Brothers. For me, you know what I'm saying?
Agreed. I agree with that.
Mickey 17 was good too.
What was that, Dre?
Yeah.
Mickey 17 was good too.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
I was saying, so...
Oh, man.
Warner Brothers had one movie that's being nominated, at least one that's being nominated.
Shout out.
I can't find a Disney one. I'm sorry, man.
Well, you know what? F1 was a good movie, too. That was But I prefer Sinners. I mean, if the black guy would have won the race, then, maybe I'll, change it.
But F1, yeah, so that was good. And Sinners was like a good movie, too. But
yeah, it was.
You have those movie of the year nominations right there for at least those two.
Mm-hmm.
But for Disney, I'm saying you hard pressed to find a movie of the year contender, really. Not so much.
Oh man, Franco is here. He said Superman was ass. And shout out to Derpy 501. He said Pookie is back. Are you Pookie, Parker? He said Pookie is back.
but anytime that I mention Superman, I just want to make that clear. That anytime that I mention Superman.
No, I didn't hear you mention Superman.
Okay. Wait. Sinners in F1, right? So I don't know what he's doing. So pay attention.
And Dark Lord Fusion said that Superman was overrated. Dang, Parker, they on your head, bro. What have you done?
Confusion. What is he know? Right? Tell him to turn the lights on. Maybe he won't be so confused.
Oh man,
Superman was ass.
Jesus.
I mean, that's more subjective.
Oh man. Oh man. Whoa! Mello is here. Bro, the bros is here today. Mello coming just in time. He about to be fighting for his life, Bello. Your boy Punk.
You know about to go down.
He's about to go down. Bello.
Somebody else. Like you said, that's it. Say if something's good or bad, that's subjective though. Like, all right. But I look at they got some nominations.
Oh man, Ty, that woman is here, and she has a little take on Superman.
I'm sorry they canceled Xena Ty, that woman.
Oh man,
Yeah.
she said. Well, Merkenstein is here. Shout out to Merk is here. Merkenstein and Ty.
Now, Rick, I know there might be maybe an acquaintance or associate, but tell Ty that woman don't step out of line.
Oh man, listen. Here's what I was saying about her. She can handle herself. I don't know if you want those problems. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Hey, listen. She got a reputation in her neighborhood for beating people up.
It is subjective, right? I'm gonna say it to the icon, Ty, that Superman's a good or bad movie. It's subjective, though, right? Not everybody liked it, but we look at the audience scores. You like to use the popcorn meter, Rick.
Yes, bro. I didn't kill Superman. I just said, if I have, I said Superman was a good comic book movie. I stand by that. I put it this way: I enjoyed Superman more than I enjoyed Fantastic Four. That's a fact. Fantastic Four was a fantastic bore.
I agree with that.
Yeah, bro. Listen, I swear to God. I was so heavy, no pun intended, of wanting to see Fantastic Four come out on disc on Steelbook. I fell asleep. In the movie theater. That movie, bro, my God. Listen, I get it, bro. They try to do some kind of drama. No, that didn't work to me. So I think Sinners. I'm taking Sinners for WB side, and I'm taking the Predator on the Disney side.
Yeah, I tell you, even you saying that, even with Predator, though, right? To me,
that shit was good, bro. I like that Predator, bro. That joint was good.
That's one of the better films of the year.
Yes, I like that. What?
I would say it was okay, but I wouldn't say it was the year.
See, that's why you got to get that theater experience. See, that C1's not doing its job, Parker. You got to get that theater out.
No, yes, it is. But it's not movie of the year quality, though, of Predator Badlands. Come on, Ray.
No, hold on. I want to answer. Hold on. I want to answer Thriller Ali. He said, no, Ricky, Fantastic Four had more deeper story. I get it. It did. But I didn't go to the movie. I wasn't in the mood for no deep story, Thriller Ali. I wanted to see some woman turn invisible, punch somebody, get the fantastic car. It's clobbering time, goddammit. And I didn't get that.
It was very little action. It was
very little
action in it.
Oh, hell.
Especially with Galactus. I thought we were going to see
more. Bro, there's more action in a room full of virgins than what was on that damn screen. But yeah, come on, man. That thing put the Rick to sleep. Now, the Dark Lord Fusion says Predator Badlands was good. Fantastic Four just didn't have enough action. Yes. We all, bro.
Didn't have enough action.
Bro, man, let me tell you something. Without action, sorry, Miss Jackson.
Should have action in it, though. I'm just saying. That's what we go there for. You know what I mean?
So Ty said, movie of the year, damn, for sure, it's not movie of the year, not even nominated. Move on. All right. So Ty said, move on. All right. So that's the weekend box office. Now, we didn't even get to the box office, really. We were just comparing movies. We got a lot of Warner stuff we're going to talk to, folks. So buckle up. We're going to be here at least another hour. So now, Five Nights at Freddy was number one, that's huge for him to dethrone Zootopia. Remember, Five Nights at Freddy was the first movie ever to be released, along with Starfield, I believe. Yeah, Starfield and Five Nights at Freddy are the two entities that were released on a subscription service and at a box office and were number one. Starfield was for the month. It was number one for the month, and it was the number one game in Game Pass, and it was on a subscription service, and you can buy it. Starfield was one. Five Nights at Freddy was the other movie for the week. It was number one in streaming because it was released on Peacock at the same time it was in the theater, and it was still number one at the box office, and it was number one in streaming. Nobody's ever done that before. That was the Halloween couldn't even do it. Five Nights at Freddy was the one, and Five Nights at Freddy just dethroned Zootopia. For now, look, I get it. It's going to be for about 5 minutes, but that lets you know my son Pudge was the first person that introduced me to that fight. I used to hear him saying, "Hey, Dad, can I get some Five Nights at Freddy's?" They had like no merch, and all their merch came from like China and Japan. And that Christmas that I got him the stuff, even though I told him Santa Claus got it, I had a hard time getting Five Nights at Freddy's stuff because they didn't sell it in the States. Now, if you go to GameStop, they got the figures, all of that. They didn't have that before. Five Nights at Freddy came out of nowhere, and I gotta say, my kid was on the Five Nights at Freddy, and he was on that Yokai Watch stuff before any of that stuff hit big here, huge here in the States. So my son, shout out to Pudge, he was all over that. Dad, that's what I want for Christmas. And I was like, man, I don't know what this Five Nights at Freddy is. And I even bought the VR game for the PS4 because he liked it too. And he called them Chica and all that. He knows their names, all that stuff. He's not into it no more, but he was. But I digress. Five Nights at Freddy was 1, Zootopia 2, Wicked for Good, who was just getting stomped out at the box office now. Zootopia came, and I think, let's see what Wicked's doing right now. Wicked's at 440. That's pretty good. But I think they was thinking Wicked was going to do a little bit more than that. They had their own build-up over at down at Universal Studios. They had like a Wicked section that they had up. I mean, listen, there's only one room for one witch over there. That's Harry Potter. So sorry, it's not sorry. And then you had Jiu-Jitsu.
Warlock, actually, right?
Well, that girl, the redhead, right, of Harry Potter, she was the one that. Yeah, she knew all the shit. Fucking Harry didn't do shit. She was the one that knew everything. Now you see me, now you don't. Now you see me, now you don't. 3, I guess. That's number 3. I own the first 2, but I don't watch it. It only made 209. So I mean, I don't think they cost a lot to make those. I mean, Jesus Christ, the guy that played Lex Luthor's in there.
You late. I already said it, Ty. You gotta be quicker than that.
Everybody, yeah. Hey, look, I don't know those characters. All I know is that Harry Potter. The guy that played in Die Hard, he died though.
Yeah, Ronald Weasley.
Yeah, I don't know those niggas. Yeah, he died. He's the one that was in Die Hard. Yeah, he played somebody else too. The guy that played Hagrid is dead too. Like, what man?
He died. Snape, he died as well.
Yeah,
so.
Bro, Dumbledore died during the series. He died. Yeah, like, bro, man, it's just like poltergeist around here. All right, so Kill Bill, the whole bloody affair. A new Kill Bill came out? No.
Yeah, it's all of them together.
Oh, so all of them together? Yeah, I'm about to say.
It's like a director's cut of Kill Bill, but all of the movies combined.
Oh, man.
Bro, listen, I ain't fucking sitting around for that, bro. I'm with Parker on this one. I ready to watch it from the home, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm good on that, bro.
Heard of, though. You ever heard of Eternity?
No, Eternity is number 7. I mean, these are the movies that got seen because Zootopia and Freddy was sold out. So this is what they went to go see.
Fucking duck movies. Right?
Well, yeah, Hernham Hard or Die. But fuck, I don't know what that is. And then Predator at number 10, baby. Now it's lost some studios, only in 2,000 screens. But listen, I really hope this movie does well for Disney because it's a whole lot. Bro, you could bring back Arnold. And I think you can do something. Yeah, bro. Imagine getting Arnold back.
Anti-hero, so to speak.
Yeah, well, yeah, they had to kind of change them. You can't be preying on people and shit. You know, I'm Chris Hansen.
Hey, man, shout out to Disney, man. They came back and smacked WB.
Yeah, they did. They did, bro. That Zootopia bomb. Hey, Vaughn, remember Parker was kind of sketchy on Zootopia? I was like, bro.
I didn't think Zootopia had juice like that.
Bro, it got crazy juice. Bro, it's at $1 billion. If you're at $1 billion, go ahead.
You know, the first one came out 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know how I always remember that?
And just think, if Zootopia is affecting the Wicked box office,
yes.
What you think Toy Story going to do to motherfucking Supergirl?
It's going to hurt it.
Like I said, we got that bag. We're going to win that bag. Like I said, that's some of the easiest 20 and $25.
I just said, brother. It's not, brother. But we don't gotta get there, brother. It's not, but we're gonna get there.
Yeah, but man, let me tell you, we're not there yet. But man, that's why I opened with Zootopia. That shit was a freaking explosion.
I think Toy Story gonna take a shit in Warner Brothers. I mean, that's why Disney that shit gonna smoke. This
Oh yeah.
smoke everything.
Oh yeah. Because they got the Spider-Man. Well, that's really technically Sony. It's MCU properties, but that's Sony.
But not even the MCU shit. With Toy Story shit.
Yeah, well, hey, bro, you got a Toy Story and you got an Avengers movie.
Down on business.
Well, hold on, Parker.
Universal gonna have a big year too. They got Masters of the Universe.
Like I said,
that Christopher Nolan movie, Odyssey.
Hey, that's Odyssey.
Speaking of Christopher Nolan was one of the guys that was barking back at regulators saying that he didn't want the deal to go through. So, oh man,
it's too bad. It's out of Netflix and fucking Paramount, man. Jeez.
Yeah. We get to that. We gonna close the show on that joint. All right. Yeah. We gonna close the show on that.
Don't worry, the teaser trailer's coming out this week for Supergirl.
Nobody cares about that trailer.
I want you to pay close attention.
Wait, hold on. Can I ask a question?
Go ahead. Yeah.
No, real quick before you go, Vaughn. Parker, isn't Clayface coming out before Supergirl? Why are we not hearing nothing about that?
That's coming on October.
October. Okay, my fault.
Okay. I wonder where your loyalties lies at.
Hey, I just wanted to say this, man. Please don't fall for the trailer views type again. Y'all did the same thing with Superman and only made 600 million. The views shit doesn't mean nothing.
Okay.
Ooh.
For you, Brian, you never been biased about nothing, right? Yeah.
I'm being biased, brother. I mean, a lot of movies will get the story coming out. Well, we got a Toy Story. It's not just a Supergirl thing.
The bet is this, Rick. I told him that Supergirl, and we get that same bet, is gonna do 400 or better. That's
wrong.
Here's where you might have trouble. If WB buys this thing and they only want to be in there for 2 weeks, and then you got Toy Story, how?
No, if Netflix get them, that shit ain't gonna go through until like 2027.
Yeah, so it might be coming out next year anyway.
Hey, Ricky, you want to know what I found funny?
What's that?
Hey, why James Gunn contract was only extended to spring 2027?
Because they're anticipating a merger, and he might be out of there.
And you know what's going to make sure he get out of there? The Supergirl flop.
Oh yeah, if that flop, he's in trouble.
I know you love that. I may not like a person, but I'm not gonna wish for a person to lose his job in his life.
I do.
Mac City is here.
He's a millionaire. He'd be all right.
Yeah, you man. A lot of people probably was a millionaire when they got lost their income.
He'd be all right. Ain't getting another job. He go back to Disney.
I'm not gonna do this.
He said he go back to Disney.
Yeah, come on, we can't do that.
All right, so we're gonna go. All right, so all right, we're going to the first thing. First topic we're going with is not a topic, but what we saw, and that will be the Sean Puffy Combs episode 1. My God! Hey, I want to know those in the chat that saw Puff at his worst, of course. My God! Listen, the thing that got me about this thing is with the Biggie funeral. I think that was the toughest part here in the first episode. He said that he wanted Big to have the biggest funeral ever in Brooklyn, but once he found out how much it was going to cost, he said no. So he did some kind of spot show, or whatever. What they was charging ticket prices, and they used the proceeds for that to pay for the funeral. Big said, Puff said he didn't want to pay for it, and also Puff wanted to change the contract, Big's contract, because he was dead, and he wanted to change a few pages of it that'll be more favorable for Bad Boy Entertainment. And Puff's partner from Bad Boy said that he didn't want to do that; it wasn't right. And then he said, 90 days later, he got fired. And before he got fired, Puff came through with a bat and made him sign over his 25% too. So, Puff's daddy, Diddy, whatever you want to call this brother, bro, he's got some problems.
Man, brother love, nigga.
Bro, he got some problems. Listen, I think they're holding him in jail as a strategy. I think they're going to try to bring up more charges. I think they're going to try to bring up more charges on him, so that, because think about this, if he get out, He can go do the Russell Simmons thing. I'm out of here.
But what you saying right now, you don't sound like did nothing illegal, just bad business.
Nah, he didn't. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, this just the first episode. Oh no, Vaughn, there's more. This is only the first episode we talking about. But for what they say is he learned that business from Andre Harrell, the guy that was he said that all the bad boy artists would only see their advancement. They wouldn't see anything after that. He said because it would take them 20 years to find the money and find the money trail. Because the way he was doing, they said Puff show up in your video, he charged you for being in his video. If he came to the studio and just did another, I thought I told you that we won't stop, he gonna charge you for that. Puff was killing it, bro. No wonder how he became a billionaire. That's how you become a billionaire. Yeah.
Ricky. Yeah, I don't think what he did was wrong. I ain't gonna hold you.
Wait. No, but didn't you hear the Biggie estate said that Puffy did pay for that?
What, pay for the
say the Biggie estate said no, that's a lie.
When did that come out? When did they say that? After the documentary, of course, right?
Of course, after the documentary.
Okay.
The documentary. So
no, I didn't hear that. Again, that's what I saw, and I was like, "Holy shit, that's bad." Now,
like, bro, with all those stories, I just like shit. I don't know who is saying what and what is true.
Now,
because that's like, I would think that he would know, like all the research he did. But still, at the same time, I'm like, wait a minute. The Biggie estate came out and said, "Nah, that's a lie that he did pay." Like, wait a minute.
Now let me ask you this: do you think that maybe he told the estate, "I can give you a couple more bucks if you release a statement"? Because
anything's possible.
Okay, because I'm about to say, because he came to old girl when they started dropping allegations in episode 3, asking her to release a statement when some of the stuff came out. And the crazy thing is, Puff wanted this woman from Dirty Money to release a statement saying he's not a creep and this and that. But when she was going through a custody battle for her daughter and she asked Puffy for $5,000, he said, "No, I can't do it right now." And the crazy part about that, it's not the money. It's that when they raided his hotel, he had $9K in cash in a fanny pack. He could have just gave her that. Look, listen, sometimes when people get rich or get money, they don't want to pay their bills. We've seen that with powerful people. They feel as though I don't got to pay you nothing. Think about it. If that man would have paid this guy that was following him around with this camera, that guy, Puffy, would have owned the video footage. And this shit would have never been released. All because he didn't pay him. If you pay him, now Puff owns this video, all of this stuff. And you can't release nothing like this. Now, from what I've seen, I saw all 4 episodes, and we're only going over one. The first one, if you're Curtis Jackson, you might want to lay low a little bit. Yeah, you might want to lay low. Because...
What do you mean by that?
Well, he got freaking the guy with the nose in his earring clipped. You really want to mess with... I don't know if you want to mess with Puff, man. Puff... Hey, look, I'm just saying, I get it. He stood up to Supreme and all the other stuff. But Puff already got one rapper.
About Supreme, and that's the thing about you being in the music label record industry for so long. You start getting the same connection as the other people.
And Thriller Ali said, Thriller Ali said, "Dead people, witnesses can't speak to defend himself." Max said, "It's laws against laws against this in New York." Then he got a lawsuit. Yeah, he might, because something. Now, here's what I will say. The article wasn't really about SA. If you guys know what that is, right? That's what we have to say as far as abbreviation.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, okay. So it wasn't a whole lot of that. Only 2 people said something. Maybe 3. But it's very convenient that they said that after the first one went. You see what I'm saying? So after the first one went, being Cassie, and she's from New London, by the way. I didn't know that. She's from New London, Connecticut. That's about 40 minutes from me. Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know she was from New London. Man. But yeah, she's from New London. And the bottom line is, if you got a girl and you come through, Puff gonna want her. That's just what it is. Puff wants everybody else's woman.
If you get beef with Puff gonna take your bitch. That's all it is.
Puff wants your girl.
I'm gonna use the tactic of I'm gonna mess with your baby mama.
What you say, Vaughn?
He was stupid for settling because he still went to jail. I would have been pissed. I settled when I'm still in jail.
Yeah.
That's the point of settling.
Exactly. That's the point. Exactly. 100%. Yeah. But now listen, Puff
What's
still.
that dude name on the Breakfast Club? I like what he said. What's that dude?
Charlamagne or
Charlamagne said, "That's cool. You can fuck with my broad, but once you start like fucking with me, saying I'm fucking your bitch, now we got a problem." Like,
I'm gonna use that against you.
Absolutely. Yeah, I ain't got nothing against you. You hit her, but if you start talking about big money, I fucked your bitch. Now, like, bro, what the fuck? What's
yeah,
up?
that bro, he got bro.
If I got beef with you, I'm gonna hit you where it hurt.
50 Cent not gonna get sued. Netflix gonna get sued.
Yeah. He just executive producer.
I'm pretty sure he dotted his eyes and crossed his T's.
Plus, he tried to say Puffy had a documentary of his own with Netflix. He didn't sign the contract. So they can talk about it because I don't know. Yeah, remember that Leaving Neverland documentary about Michael Jackson?
Oh yeah.
You know, HBO had to remove it because back in 1993 they signed a contract with Michael Jackson. They could never release nothing disparaging about him. So they basically broke the law. Yeah,
they probably got sued.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the one thing that Mike had. Michael Jackson has some tough fucking lawyers. Like that. Well, first of all, he had Johnny Cochran as a defense lawyer. He ain't fucking with Johnny. Puff had him too. Puff had Johnny Cochran too. That's the funny thing, right? That one thing I was noticing, I was like, man, they said Puff had a dream team of lawyers. Bro, Johnny Cochran's worth 10 dudes. He had just one Johnny Cochran. He didn't get a thing. He had like 10 white boys with him talking about they defended him. I was like, damn, Johnny Cochran just one of them.
So y'all talking about the Sean Combs?
Yeah.
He got off. Okay. He's not doing too much time. He be all right. He did
50 months. 50 months, and he already did like
2 years already.
Yeah, 12. He already did 15 months.
So he'll probably be out next year.
Yeah, he'll be on a house arrest. Now listen.
He's still rich.
Yeah, as long bro, and they can't you know why they can't sue him? You know why they can't sue him? Because bro, 90% of that shit is in Janice's name. You can't come after him.
He settled already anyway, so he good.
Yeah, bro, that shit's in Janice's name.
That motherfucker, soon he get out, he probably gonna take a bath from some baby oil. Yo.
The only thing he did wrong was beat up the girl. Everything else is fair.
Well, and he slapped but I can't believe they said he slapped his mother. Yo, that shit, you believe that?
Yeah.
Yo. They said he slapped his mother and said, "Shut up, bitch." I was like, "Oh my god, my mother whoop my ass if I do that." What?
This was after that whole tragedy that happened with the basketball game or whatever.
Oh yeah. I remember that's when he was just Puff Daddy. Then he was just a promoter, bro. I mean, listen, whether you like Puffy or not, there's something to be said for a nigga that started out as a dancer and a male servant to become a billionaire. That is fucking boss shit right there. Bro, only in America can you pull some shit like that. He was a motherfucking dancer, then he was a promoter, and then he was doing A&R. And then people don't realize that, bro, he put Jodeci on, he got all those dudes with their look, the fashion, all that stuff. A lot of that stuff you forget because it was all this shit coming at you in the 90s. A lot of that stuff, I'm like,
know how to recognize talent. He know how to recognize talent.
Yeah, fucking Puff, bro. He's got an ear and eye for talent. He has that.
You know how to pillage talent too.
Oh, no doubt. But it's funny because all his group, 112 ran away from him. The Locks ran away from him. Bro, all of them said, yo, we got to get the hell up out of there. We got to get out of here.
Man, when he did that show, I did not know, like when he did Making the Band, none of those people on there made no money, bro.
Nah, he did. They said he made $400 million from that. Them MTV shows, $400 million he made from them shows, and then he was getting $1 million a year from Ciroc because they gave him bonuses by the freak how much he could move. And you know he had these damn parties. He got Ciroc, bro. When I used to be a bouncer, it was Ciroc and that nigga's picture everywhere. Everywhere, everybody was getting Ciroc. By the bottle, they was buying it, bro. He had a banging ass deal with that Ciroc, bro. Damn, he did. Like I said, before we move on, this is a success story. I get it, he might be a creep and all that shit, but this motherfucker was a dancer. He had nowhere to live. Now listen, he did come from some pimp shit.
I mean, was he really a creep or was he just a freaking motherfucker?
Now listen. Look, when you're calling your second in command upstairs to your office to watch you get a Hummer, That's kind of a creep.
That's freaky.
I don't know, bro.
I call R. Kelly a creep, but not no.
Okay, fact, big facts. Yeah, I ain't never. Now that's one thing I can say. We ain't never heard Diddy. Well, I mean, it was couldn't be proven that Diddy was with some young people. He's done some Chris Hansen shit, you know. But you know, unlike R. Kelly on camera, R. Kelly on camera saying this is the best 14-year-old I ever had. I'm like, oh man. Even Chappelle was banging on him for that. He was like, whoa, you couldn't say that this is the best 32-year-old I ever had. He said, you know why he didn't say that? He said, because there ain't no such thing as any good 32-year-old. So I'll just leave it at that.
Hey, remember what Chappelle said? Chappelle said R. Kelly called him and said, man, why you gonna make a video about me peeing on a girl? He said, why you make a video peeing on a girl?
My mind's telling me no. All right, so that being said, this is episode 1. I tell you, when you watch one, you got to watch the second one right after. I watched back to back, and then I watched the other 2 the next day. So, Big Money, what would you rate this as for episode 1 out of 1 to 10?
I'm on episode 3. I'm sorry, Big
See, told you.
It's a 9. That's a good documentary. It's an excellent documentary. But the thing is, like I said, I don't know if everything in it is true. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm still like, I'm holding off. I don't know if everything in it is true. But I give it a 9. It's a 9.
Okay. Mello? Oh, you didn't see it, right, Mello? You didn't see it.
No, I didn't watch it. No.
Yeah, when we threw talking about Superman, you know he's gonna leave.
You start talking about women and stuff. You know, you can do
You see that boy? You see that boys? You see that VR boys that we just announced? The Boys is a VR game for the show.
All right. So Drake, did you watch it? All right. He's muted. Levon, what'd you give it?
9.
9? Okay. Ty, that man, you watch it?
Gave it 8.
8? Okay. Vaughn, did you watch it?
No, I just seen the highlights on Twitter. I don't really care about Diddy. I don't care about Diddy enough to watch it.
Deuce.
You've been following music.
Deuce.
I agree with Vaughn. Same what Vaughn said. I agree with him.
Okay.
I don't really care that much.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting. I watched all 4, but after I watched the first one, I said, man, I got to see the second one.
I'm about to say, outside of the rare footage, if you follow hip hop, it's pretty much everyone knew.
Well, confirming shit, people who speculated.
Yeah. Clyde Davis gave him his money to start Bad Boys, and he was his pupils were the other guys. Like they used to put on crazy parties. He just mimicked what they did. It's the same stuff.
All right. So now we're gonna move on to Spartacus episode 3. Let's see.
Oh, hold on. My bad. Sidebar though. I will say this: 50 petty level. Man, something to do it, bro.
That shit's on 10 right now.
That's my role model right now. I'm trying to get my petty levels up to him, bro.
That's real smoke right there.
Bro,
that's real petty.
Dude went from street mogul to rap mogul to goddamn Hollywood mogul. Like, bro, he know how to handle his money. He know what to do with his money, bro. Like, bro, really, he's a real live hustler, bro. He finna like for a couple more years, like he got the show Power. Now he put this documentary out, like, bro, in about 10 more years, he gonna be a Hollywood mogul. What? He gonna be producing movies in a minute. I'm talking about big
if movies. You got beef with 50,
hopefully those movies ain't on a high quality than the Power TV shows. Hopefully.
You don't like Power?
Fuck no, that shit corny as hell.
No, see, I should have known you
man.
that cheese.
That shit cheesy as hell.
Hey, he already bought a studio.
He did? Like, bro, he know how to. He know how to hustle.
A minute ago since he bought this.
Yeah, he know how to hustle, bro. Dude,
wasn't in Jersey or something? I think.
I don't know where it's at.
No, it's in Shreveport, Louisiana.
Oh man! Oh hell, I can afford that.
We gotta hope he get better quality than Tyler Perry, man. We don't need 2 Tyler Perrys in the industry.
Oh man! All right, so we got Spartacus episode 3. In this episode, they prepared for a series of fights. It was highlighted the upcoming this festival they were going to, and Spartacus, he maneuvers to secure the right to fight Crixus. He tackled him.
Spartacus.
Spartacus. What is it on Netflix? Is it on Netflix?
Talking about the show from like 20 years.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I love it. So anyway, long story short, they was training him in there, and they was showing him how to submit. And I guess I don't know what made Spartacus think he could beat this dude. Crixus. Crixus is well trained. Spartacus did something tricky that, I don't know, threw dirt at him, made him fall or whatever, and he thought he was ready for the big leagues. Well, he found out the hard way. He ain't no big leagues. He got his ass whooped. Ty, what happened, man? This dude went down. And I didn't see a whole lot of heavies in this one either. I was a little disappointed with this episode. I gave it a 6. No heavies. Spartacus is getting beat up. Not my type of party here.
Yeah, but this the arc to build him up. He beat him before. If I threw dirt in your eye and beat you, I say I'm better than you too. I don't know damn.
Man, you sound like AP the Shooter when he beat me in WWE through a count out. Come on, man. What are we doing here?
Hey, Rick, a win is a win.
A win is a win.
Oh,
a win is a win.
Anyway. It's
oh, God. So what did you rate this, Lavon?
7.
7? Okay, I gave this one a 6. Wasn't too into it. There are a lot of heavies, but God,
it's gonna pick up. It's gonna pick up, Rick. Just leave it alone.
Yeah, I think it will.
Hey, my thing. You know what? My thing. I haven't seen the series, but my thing is I didn't see. They didn't redid this so many times. First, they did like 3 or 4 movies on Spartacus. It's already been like 3 or 4 series. They just did this over and over and over again. I just. I used to watch this when I was younger, but I don't watch it so much. So
I thought it was a sci-fi show when I used to hear about it. So that's why
it's based off a real dude, a real slave that was in Rome. So it's based off of him. I think Kirk Douglas was the first one to do a movie about it, Spartacus. And then they did another movie on it like 20 years ago.
Because these was out in 2010. That's when these came out.
Yeah, but they only just used the name Big Money. Everyone dude had his own name. He was out there. They was whipping him, talking about your name Toby, and he was like, "That ain't my name, nigga. My name Harold." And they kept beating him till he took the name. So it was like it was forced on him. He ain't had no choice. Either that, or you gonna go to the mine. So he had to accept it.
Yeah. All right, so we have It, Welcome to Derry, episode 4. This one, I think, isn't this the one at the end they showed Pennywise? No, that was, never mind, I won't spoil. That was number 5. Because
you gotta slow down.
Okay, yeah.
I'm on like episode 7 already.
All right, so the group bring their photos to the Bowers, right? And they develop them. But the spirits, they don't appear. So then Leroy takes Will fishing, where Will has a vision and says that his father was trying to pull him under. And he pulls him out, and he got real burns. So then he wanted to talk to the black dude from The Shining. He was like, "Hey, man, what's going on? I know you see some shit." So then Will warns that there's something evil in Derry. Later, he theorizes with his friends that the evil feeds on fear. So Charlotte visits Hank, who admits that he is having an affair with the married white woman. Remember, he wouldn't tell us where he was at when they kept saying, "Where was you at, boy? Tell us where you was at." He said, "They said, he said, I wasn't at that theater." But she could corroborate the story, but she was. But is that the same one where her husband's mean to her and shit? He's like, "I told you to cook this dinner."
The one told with my meal that bitch.
Yeah, that nigga on some Puff Daddy shit. That nigga's like, "Yo, this nigga said this shit ain't no good." So that's another thing too. Puff used to beat the hell out of women. But anyway, so she was a white woman and she was cheating with him. And I thought something was up. He got in the back of the car. He was like, "Just keep driving." I'm like, "Damn, nigga, you running from the cops and you supposed to rob this woman?" And then they get out and they start cursing. He ain't had a bath in 3 days and she was all in his mouth. I was like, "Oh, man." So then Will sees a clown staring at him from his window. And then that's when, Leroy goes out. He sees that balloon. You see that balloon, and Pennywise is not too far behind. Yeah, bro, I see that balloon. Like, okay. So then Halloran, the dude from The Shining, he's in the mind of the Native American guy. And then Rose's nephew learns that the entity's origins and shit. How it grew stronger, how they was taking those pillars so they couldn't come through the shit because they had him trapped. But I think he comes every 30 years, right? Doesn't Pennywise, he comes every 27 years or something?
27.
27? Okay, yeah. So this nigga's like the creeper and shit. He comes every spring or whatever the fuck it is. So now, Rose's nephew, they learned where it was and the pillars and all that stuff. So the time that he finally reveals the entity is in the knee block, that house. And then that's where, this episode ends. The next episode is the shit. But this one was pretty good too. Mm-hmm. I give this one an 8.5.
We didn't talk about episode 7?
No, we didn't have a show in a couple of weeks. Yeah, we on episode 4, bro. We on 4. We a little behind.
Yeah, I was like Troll Park. I'm like, this is quality TV right here.
But I heard, I saw the news insert of it, and they said that this is the best episode. Episode 7 is when.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I said, bro,
that motherfucker running wild, bro.
Yo, the one now I gotta tell you,
damn, you got no mercy for Park and DC. My God.
Bro.
I just wanted to show you guys was hyping up that Peacemaker. This is actually quality TV.
But this here,
but Peacemaker wasn't trash. You saying it like it was
trash?
Garbage.
It was so garbage that nobody watched it, brother.
Oh man,
it was reviewed.
That last episode was trash.
Well.
I mean, the last season.
That Peacemaker shit was just goofball shit, man.
Oh man,
that ain't no quality TV, man.
So I gave
the episode an 8.
Hey, who's you think anybody would go to a theater and watch a Peacemaker episode? I don't think it would.
Fuck no.
Nah,
Parker.
No, I don't think so.
Parker would.
So.
I don't know if y'all know this, but that the Stranger Things tickets sold out damn near instantly.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's when they releasing the finale in theaters.
Hey man, you know what's so crazy about Stephen King, bro? He usually when you get a movie, you got a monster, the monster just eat the motherfucker. This monster, he treats you like he tasting you. Like what the fuck? What you call that shit when you put the chicken overnight and you want to marinate?
You marinate.
Like, bro, he be marinating the motherfucking the people to eat them. Like, cause he don't like them, just eat them. He wanted to get you really, really scared. You taste better when you really, really scared. Like that shit.
It sounds like the Jeepers Creepers dude. But
yeah, that's just some crazy shit right there. Damn, you want to be? I don't taste good like this. I gotta be real.
You mean the Jeepers Creepers guys? More like Pennywise. The Pennywise predicts.
Yeah, well, Pennywise was before him. Yeah, true. But yeah.
So all right. So who would you guys take in a fight? Like, who do you think is scared the hell of you? Annabelle. You got Chucky. You got Pennywise. You got the Creeper. You got Voorhees.
He got
yeah. Okay. now I'm about to say you got. But Michael Myers is a motherfucker too.
You take your own fears to scare the shit out of you. Yeah, man.
But that's how Freddy operates. But Freddy operates like that too.
And definitely the TV show one.
Yeah, but
one
Freddy,
on the show,
Freddy, you can't go to sleep with Freddy. Yeah, this nigga, he's everywhere.
Yeah, bro. If y'all
just blinking his ass there.
Yeah, if y'all ever read the books, he's really powerful, bro. He's a really powerful monster. He's powerful as fuck, bro. Remember, he's from outer space or some shit.
They're gonna have to explain. They're gonna have to explain why he's so more powerful in the TV show compared to the movie. He wasn't that powerful in the movie. He fucking him up in the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? You know what the crazy thing is? Shout out to Mac. He said killing kids is some next level ish. Yo, he's right, because before, and I think that's what makes this show so crazy. These kids are getting fucked up. Like, you don't usually see that. Yeah, you don't usually see it. Especially white kids. Bro, they are getting fucked up. I'm like, damn.
Well, I think he got to get weakened to something. He's gonna get hurt or something in the finale because there ain't no way he just that powerful compared to the movies.
Bro, I knew he was a fucking monster when the other one, the OG one, came out. Not the OG one, but the remake came out, and the movie wasn't 5 minutes, and he ripped the kid's arm off. I said, God damn. I was like, yo. I was like, holy shit. He didn't give me a chance to get a sip of my Diet Coke. Ripping kids apart already. I was like, nigga, bro.
Hey, man, where Parker at for this topic, man?
He ran into his objective nest. Who knows?
I just want to know, why Peacemaker wasn't moving like, why the Peacemaker should have had people hyped like that.
Well, so you got Peacemaker. Man, I got to tell you, I can't wait to talk about the deal after we're done with this. All right, I gave this episode an 8. What'd you give it, Deuce?
8.5 to 9. I love the episode. I'm just mad that the black dude got locked, man. I was like, come on. But I like the wife trying to help him out too. Like she's like,
yeah, but she need to fucking sit in her fucking place here, right? She's, fuck that. Fuck that. Listen, okay, all right. You know what? Okay, I'll tell you what. How would you like if y'all wife went to go get some nigga y'all didn't know out of jail, was all on his tip, and trying to help him out and bringing freaking, what you call that, unwanted attention to the house when that boy was getting jumped and shit. Bro, we don't need no fucking black Karens around here. I'm like, no.
If I was around that time, I wouldn't have no issue about it.
Fuck. Bro, you see how them cars look?
She said she came from the deep south where she was all about that action, Rick. What do you mean?
Nah, I'm good.
She
literally tells you that.
Listen.
That's probably one of the reasons why they moved.
Listen. Now, he don't live on the army base. He got to fucking chill out. Man.
I think he took that job because of what she did in the South.
If you know the movies, you already know who dies you already know who's gonna die in the series already. Who's gonna live.
And I think that's why we didn't like the second It as much as we did the first one, because we knew who was gonna live or die. Because kids.
I'm talking about the TV show.
No, I know, but I'm talking about the movie. The movie. That's why this part 2 wasn't that great. It was super long, and you knew that these kids weren't gonna die because it was in a flashback scene and the people were already alive. So I'm like, oh fuck, it ain't gonna happen to them. So
what's the guy name that got the powers that can see in the ghost and shit? What's his name?
Halloran?
Yeah, you already know where he goes to the hotel after this because The Shining.
The Shining. Yeah, The Shining. Yep.
Yeah, so he goes. Yeah, that's what everybody's doing.
Yeah, so that goes. All right, so that was. I gave it an 8.5. I give it an 8. Dude just gave it 8.5. What'd you give it, Levon?
An 8.
What'd you give it, Mello?
I'm gonna be 9 because everybody talking 8.
Okay.
I don't want to just be different. It was a good show, though.
Big money.
Okay.
I'd probably do the same, about a 9.
All right, so we agree that it's all good. All right, long as we know that it's good. As long as we're not here capping for garbage. You know?
Where's Parker at?
I don't know. I was about because yo, I tell you why. I want to. You know what? Because Vaughn brought something up to me when we were doing Peacemaker reviews. Parker was giving that shit like 9s and 8s and stuff. It's not this. So if he was giving Peacemaker 8s and 9, this got to be a 10 to him. This got to be a 10.
That's a lie. He ain't gonna watch it. He gonna tell you he ain't watched it.
Oh man! All right, so Ty, did you rate yours, Ty? What'd you get this episode? I don't know if I told you. A 9. All right, so now we're gonna go to Stranger Things season 5, episode 1. And I gotta tell you, we're going to episode 1, but we don't binge watch here. Yeah, bro, listen, Vaughn, we need content, bro. We need weekly content, bro. We can't review the whole Vaughn. Yeah, Vaughn want to. No, we only watched the first one. So now I gotta admit with you, when something hasn't been on in a while, they did a very good job on the recap because I was fucking lost. I was like, I don't remember this shit. This shit was like 2 years ago. I was like, 3 years ago. Yeah, I was like, I don't remember none of this shit. And I got the box set. Well, the joint that looks like a VCR tape. I don't have season 3. I got season 1 and 2.
Season 3, they haven't released the other ones on Blu-ray yet. They're supposed to release the whole series.
Okay. Yeah, now that you got to do that. I wanted to come in like a collector set.
That's another thing. That's another reason why we got to talk about that Netflix shit. Another reason why it's bad for the industry.
Yeah, physical media. That's going to be something. That's another market that's harmful.
Physical media, because the resale market rate go crazy if it goes.
Oh, it is, bro. They're already. If you want the Penguin Steelbook, it's $71. If you want that, it's 70. Bro, I just bought the Christopher Nolan trilogy for the Batman shit. That was like almost $200.
Yeah, the resale market will be crazy for the movie movies.
Yeah, it is. And I bought, listen, for the shits and giggles, I got the Indiana Jones, all of them Steelbook, the first 4. The 5th one.
Hey, somebody get Parker up in this thing, man.
Parker, come on, man, stop hiding. So, all right, so they did a recap of the Stranger Things here. So I think this is 1983. You know, Will is caught by Vecna, and he's infected by the tentacle. in '87. That happened like in '87. So they're having a flashback 19 months after the Rifts incident and all that other stuff. So now this is what I didn't understand. So 11's getting trained now. She's on some fucking crazy shit. So she's getting trained at the under the quarantine base, I think it is. I know she's trained. They're hiding with Harper and Joyce. And I know that all of them was in that house in the morning, and Buddy didn't get no bacon because he had all these people living at his house. That father has no backbone. So anyway, Dustin continues to honor Eddie. He's wearing a coat. They're like 30 years old playing 15-year-olds now. Like, they look so much older. Like, it's crazy.
They're still young. They like 21. Like 21
yeah, that's crazy. Like, how big when you see a kid grow up, that's why child acting is like, obviously, it's like a short thing, because I'm like, fuck, look how old these motherfuckers look now. And then, Nancy, I guess she still didn't tell how she, her and, this is the dude right here you see holding the chainsaw, him and the other dude still, they used to both like her or whatever. That whole thing.
What if they're going to make old girl fly?
Probably. So, anyway, so telepathically they witness the attack, and he sees the Demogorgon, head towards the Wheeler residence just as the tears opens the gate in the bedroom of Mike and Nancy's Holly's room over there. And then that's when I believe that's when that episode ends. That's why I like to do it episode by episode, because I can remember, I can write it down and say, okay, that's what happened. Now, great recap. It lets you know exactly how big this series is. It's a shame that it's going to leave, but they're going to have a spinoff. They're always going to have a spinoff. It's too much money in it not to have a spinoff.
They got the animated show coming out next year.
Are they same voice actors for the?
No.
Okay. So no continuity there.
Because it takes place between season 1 and 2, so they probably don't sound young enough.
Oh yeah, I figure they could use AI or some shit.
That shit do be looking crazy when they grow up.
Yeah, they gotta fix my man's fade, bro. What's going on with that fade, bro?
They just released a new character poster for Volume 2, so he's gonna have a bandana on, so he'd be good.
Yeah, that fade ain't no good, bro. I didn't like that.
Now you know what, Rick? I'm starting to see why a lot of child stars don't get a lot of acting jobs when they get older, because it's just not the same.
No, exactly.
Because who would want to see a version of the Goonies when they grow up? I wouldn't want to see
that.
I
wouldn't. Nope.
I like
it's no fun of that.
Kids.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just not the same.
100%.
It's still funny. Yo, part of Stranger Things, and he was a part of it. Chapter 1.
Oh yeah, the black kid, right?
No. Mike, the one that's the 11 boyfriend.
Oh yeah, he's old as fuck now. He's gonna be like,
remember he was Richie in it.
Oh yeah. He's old now, bro.
Yeah. I was gonna say something earlier, but I think that's kind of why people didn't like it. One, because they loved the kids in the original It. Like when they grew up, it was like, get these motherfuckers out of here.
Yeah, I get something. But you know what though? That's why I love that movie Orphan, because they kept her young. You remember how they used like this to trick cameras and stuff, and you like CGI to keep her as Esther as being young? That's one of the more underrated fucking horror movies. That woman's a bitch. She's sitting there, bro.
Hey, can we talk about the production though? How like the movie level production?
Oh, absolutely, it is. It's phenomenal the way that it looks.
We need more shows like that.
It is HDR 10 plus when I look on my Samsung.
We need more shows like that. Man.
Well, it is. Well, yeah. Well, shit. The problem with that, Vaughn, is if you do that, the production costs have to be through the fucking roof for this. This guy here is playing. He's in the MCU. He's fucking. He's getting money.
All of them, the budgets are getting high now. It seems like all of them.
Season 4 was like, I think they said was like $20 million an episode, shit like that.
God damn!
But it broke records already. It's like the second most watched Netflix show ever.
And now I got to tell you, and you know what and people want to know, how does Netflix sustain this? Because they get it from the people with the ads. For those that don't have it without ads, that's how they get
the Parkers of the world.
Yeah, Parker's got it with ads. I
can imagine watching Netflix, a good moment where you're having a fucking ad come on.
Yeah, that's how they. And now think about this. Imagine what they charge to put an ad on a show that has the highest rated like that. They go, bro. It's almost like it's
Y'all
crazy.
do know that they gonna raise
yes.
the price on Netflix. Y'all do know that, right?
Oh fuck, that shit's gonna be $50.
It's going like 50.
That shit gonna be 50.
That shit gonna be like.
Oh, he's back. He's back. He's back.
There he
is.
He's back. He's back. All right.
What's going on? Man, I don't really like Stephen King.
Oh shit! I know you don't like killing kids and stuff, but did you at least?
Yeah.
Well, hold on. This is hold on. This is Stranger Things. There's no killing. Well, kind of. But did you watch this? This is the best series that's on streaming right now.
No, I really, it's not something I'm gonna watch right away. To be honest with you, I have been watching Warrior Nun though.
Well, wait a minute. You be capping for this Warner Brothers Netflix deal.
Yeah. It's more so.
Hey, Ricky, just to give y'all something to watch, there's a new show. If y'all actually want to watch something new, Pluribus on Apple TV from the creator of Breaking Bad. Check it out.
From the creator of Breaking Bad. Okay.
Pluribus on Apple TV.
Yeah, Mello loves Apple TV.
Yeah, love Apple TV, bro. They produce some shit over there, bro.
They don't got that much. They got the best content in my opinion.
So Parker, if Netflix ballooned to $50 a month, you would pay that?
I mean, I would get the whatever the one that comes for ads.
You paying $7.99 now?
No, I won't get the highest tier one. I would get
the one with ads.
You gonna get the lowest joint.
One with ads gonna be like 30.
But Parker, you do hold on, Parker. You do realize that if that acquisition does go through, there are probably going to be different tiers. All right, it'll probably be different tiers of programming you get. If you have tier whatever, you might get the WB movies.
If you actually care about movies and like movie industry, you should not want to kill the movie industry. It's not good for the movie industry in the whole.
Man, listen here.
All right,
man. Listen here.
Hold on, Parker. Hold on, Parker. Don't answer me yet. Let's get our review for this episode 1, and then we're going to segue into that deal. So, where the Deuce is gone. All right. Oh, I gave this episode an 8.5. Big Money. What'd you give Stranger Things season 1, episode 1?
A 7.
Okay.
I give it a 7.
All right. Mello, what'd you give it?
I ain't do my homework.
Oh shit.
The dog ate the homework.
I'm waiting on this ragged almost so I can watch it. I can't watch Stranger Things without the old lady, so yeah.
All right, no doubt.
You're going down.
All right, Ty, what'd you rate it?
I gave it a 7.
I gave it a 7. Man, got low scores here. I know Vaughn liked it. He probably gave it a 9.
I can't really rate it. I feel like you got to watch the show.
Watch the whole thing? Okay.
Yeah. The way it is like a movie. Like you got to watch it all at once.
Ain't the last episode gonna be in the theaters?
Yep.
Yeah.
Peacemaker last episode wasn't.
All right. All right. So what we all been waiting for, folks. So finally, for those of you been hidden under a rock. Well, before we go on to that, I just want to let you guys know that Francis Ford Coppola had to sell his watch for $10 million because of the losses.
I thought he was about to say he passed away.
No, he didn't. But he made that movie Megalopolis, and he used his own money to make it, and he got taken to the fucking shitter. He had to sell his watch. He's broke because of that. So shout out to
his wife.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. I don't know that type of show, but okay.
Are we talking about the Netflix shit now?
We talking about that now. I just wanted to let you know.
Say, man,
so
it's not good for the movie industry, man.
All right, so Netflix to buy Warner Brothers for $72 billion. So Vaughn, you don't think it's good for the industry? 72.
Can I ask y'all another question? Who wants to play the next Arkham game on Netflix? Not me.
No,
I don't. I don't want to play Hogwarts.
And it's funny that you say that, Vaughn, because if this thing is seeking regulatory approval, it has.
I don't think it is. I think it's gonna get blocked.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's got gaming, it's got streaming, it's got physical media.
I think it's gonna have everybody.
Everybody's gonna.
I think Sony gonna go against it. I think.
Yes. Anybody who has anything in streaming, Comcast, they got Peacock, they got the worst one.
In a movie theater company is going to go against them.
Yes, and they are unionized. The Motion Picture Association. Yeah, but the Motion Picture Association. The motion picture.
That's a screen.
That's a screen. Parker, the Motion Picture Association of America is going to be all over these guys.
It's not like
why would you Netflix? I'm pro Netflix.
They're gonna get rid of James Gunn.
Like I said, right? You get rid of James Gunn, Zack Snyder, Nolan.
Why do you keep bringing up Zack Snyder?
No, I'm just saying. I'm using directors that.
Listen, I want to tell you something. Look at the camera here. Look at the camera. If they buy them, you're not going to get any of these. You see this here? This is a WB box for physical media. They will hide all of their physical media behind a Netflix subscription. That is antitrust. That is harmful. That's not consumer friendly.
That's an unfounded fact.
Really? Okay, Parker. Okay, hold on. So, Parker, can you name me the physical media that Netflix releases out on Steel-K? For 4K, no. They're gonna own them. So, well, you can't answer it because it doesn't exist.
No, we're not talking about parts of WB. That didn't happen yet. So I think with WB it'll be different. Yet. I think you will still get physical media with WB stuff.
No, you won't. They don't do physical media for that biggest shit out now.
Exactly.
Well, they do now, baby. WB. Mark it down. That's gonna be
Can I ask you a question? Why do you want Netflix to bottom so bad? Can you explain that? Why do you want to?
Oh, you're gonna love this, Vaughn. Go ahead, Parker. Tell them what you told us.
I think it's in a better interest for Netflix to get them than Paramount. Because here's the thing what Paramount wants to do, Rick. They want to just get that stuff and then later flip it. That's what they want to do.
What's wrong with that?
Nah, we ain't doing it. Listen here, right?
Nah.
Hold on, let me finish. You got the Saudis trying to give them money. I'm not really down with the Saudis like that. You know,
with the who?
So you don't want no Saudis in your cinema. Go ahead and tell them.
Yeah.
What do the Saudis got to do with it? Just because
Saudi
you don't like
is
the Saudis
partnering with Paramount. They
giving them $24 million. What do you mean?
I'm saying, so what? Because they giving them money. I don't understand why you don't like the Saudis. Why you don't like them?
I mean,
he don't want them in his cinema.
No,
are you trying to say you don't like? Are you trying to say you don't like Muslims? Are you? Is that what you're trying to say?
This is good. A little bit too left.
No,
because I don't understand why you just don't like the Saudis. It ain't like.
Hey, Ricky.
Mm-hmm.
But James Gunn is most definitely lining himself up to leave already. If your contract only get extended to spring of 2027, what does that tell you?
That means you only get a chance to make one more movie.
Hey man, I'm not worried about all of that. I'm worried about the here and now, and I would vote for Netflix over Paramount.
Now, Parker, are you? How do you feel about Trump saying that the deal could be a problem?
Also, I heard something. He said none of these guys. He didn't take a stance. None of these guys really my real good friends. That's what Trump said. Yeah.
No, I thought the dude from Netflix went to go talk to Trump.
He did. He did. He went to go talk to Trump. He was on his knees begging to not block the deal.
No,
yeah, he was.
I mean, like if you talk about Netflix saying things they'll do. Look what the Paramount said. They'll release 30 films. Stop lying. They actually canceled them, but they didn't cancel.
So now
was it Ninja Turtles movie? So
they didn't cancel it. No, they didn't cancel it. Just going. They're not doing a rated R version. They got a Ninja Turtles movie coming out.
So other than that,
wait, whoa. So the last Ronin is going to be some PG-13 mess.
It ain't going to be the last Ronin. They're not making the last Ronin.
Oh man, okay, never mind. Then we good.
All right, so.
Go ahead, Parker.
They've been doing bad business over there at Paramount and stuff, right?
Man, what's the last Paramount movie you seen? What's the last Paramount movie you seen? What's the last Paramount movie you seen?
Can I finish talking, please? Thank you. They have been losing money. It don't matter what movies. They have been losing money and stuff, right? And they put out the least amount of content.
Well, Parker, I don't know how they losing money and they just offered $108 billion. That's another thing I don't understand. They offered $108 billion, but they took $72 billion.
I didn't understand it.
I'm with Parker. Skip Paramount. They treated Halo like it was some second-class citizen, man. Skip them niggas.
And here's the thing. And when Netflix picked them up, Halo started soaring in viewership.
Mac, I hear what you're saying. Mac says that America's been for sale ever since who's been in the White House. But here's what I say to y'all. Now, if the White House, if you're telling me America's for sale, those brothers that own Paramount have more money than Netflix. The guy's the second richest guy in the world. So
they better use it.
If you're talking money, you don't want to piss. Bro, the guy just said, bro, the hell with what I said. Thank you to Thriller Ali for this article. Paramount, after the announcement, launches a hostile takeover bid. They said, fuck you. These guys didn't get what they wanted. And they said, bro, this is how you know when rich people get mad. They told them, we're good. We're going to go talk to Netflix. Paramount said, fuck you. I'm going for a hostile takeover bid right now, bro.
I'm looking at this thing. Even so, it's a tender offer you make available to the stockholders, right?
Yeah, but if you buy all the stock, Parker, you can hostile take it over. You know that, right?
I don't know. Regardless, I don't know who owns the majority of that stuff over there.
That's why, right? Parker.
Paramount will.
I don't understand how they offered $108 billion.
Yeah.
That's the takeover you talking about.
Actually, it was less than that because you minus the 20. But see, whatever minus that.
Did you do your homework, nigga? There's a lot of stuttering over there.
Oh no.
Yeah, what you talking about? So the 24 billion that put it up to that, right? So
here's what I was saying. Here's what I was saying.
Hey, Rick, I do think if a dude goes, I think they're gonna make them break that shit up. I don't think they're gonna let them get their whole thing. They're gonna make them break it up, and it's gonna, bro. They're gonna make them break it up so bad. I don't think it'll be worth it. They might walk away from it. I think they're gonna make them sell that game.
And I'm gonna say this, though, Rick. You can mark this down.
No.
If they don't get Warner Brothers, Paramount, watch they go after Universal. Watch.
Who gonna go after Universal?
Those guys.
Who? Paramount? Paramount. They don't have the money to go after.
They can't go after Universal.
They don't have the money to go after Universal. It's impossible. Yeah,
Universal is Comcast, right?
Yeah, yeah. They don't got the money for that, bro. Nah, they ain't. What, bro? Their parks alone generate fucking hundreds of millions of dollars.
I'm talking about the movie studio park.
Yeah, but that's not split up like Warner Brothers. It's one parent company. If you try to take Comcast, bro, they got
not Comcast, the whole company. But I'm talking about the movie studio.
I don't think it's for sale. It's not. See, I think you're mistaken. You can't just say, well, I want to buy that part. No, it's under one entity. They do business as Comcast Universal. That's their stock. That's what you can buy. They can't hostile take over Comcast. It'll cost too much.
No, I'm not talking about a hostile takeover, though.
Yeah, but what I'm telling you is you can't say, I just want to buy blank of Comcast Universal. It's all one company. It's not split up like Warner Brothers is trying to do with Discovery.
That's what will happen down the line, I believe.
They can't.
The next studio to go will probably be Universal.
No, it's Universal. First of all, Universal, they own Peacock, they own cable channels, they own high-speed internet, they own a shitload of movie studios. Nobody's buying those guys. They're just like saying you're gonna buy Walt Disney. They're number two. Yeah, you're not fucking going in saying I'm going to take this away from Disney. It's impossible. Too much money. But what Paramount is trying to do, because they feel like they've been scorned, is they're going to try to do a hostile takeover bid. They're going to talk to the shareholders they're going to talk to the shareholders of WB and say, hey, whatever the motherfuckers are offering you, I got this. And they're doing that.
They could do that though, but it'll still come down to the stockholders though. They might get rejected again.
So again, this was on Friday, folks, and today's only Monday. Yeah. So they said Paramount has gone straight to Warner Brothers Discovery shareholders with an all-cash offer in an extraordinary endeavor to gain control of Hollywood's most sought-after prize, a bid that Netflix beat on Friday. Paramount was widely expected to be the frontrunner for Warner Brothers, but Warner Brothers opted instead for Netflix, which is said offered a more lucrative deal. Now, the proposed marriage with Netflix caught Hollywood insiders by surprise, including Paramount CEO David Ellison, who still contends that the deal was a better offer. He said, "We're sitting on Wall Street where cash is king," Ellison told CNBC in an interview on Monday. "We are offering shareholders a $17.6 billion more cash than the deal they currently have signed up with Netflix. And we believe when they see what is currently in our offer, then that's what they'll vote for." So, bro, this shit ain't over. These niggas bought the bag.
Remember, what you call it? That's what the whole company what they're doing. Whereas Netflix, they're giving like what 27 point.
Parker, they're getting $17 billion more cash. The shareholders, but the shareholders always follow the money. Cash is king. He just told you cash is king. This ain't no shit where you're saying, "Hey, we'll give you Paramount stock and this and that." I don't think Netflix is getting this shit. I don't think, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro. If I agreed to sell my house to somebody and say, "Hey, you can have it for $400,000," some nigga say, "I got it for $700,000." All right, nigga, you got it, $700,000. Let's go. See you later. I'm not gonna say, "Well, I'm loyal to." Yeah, cash. Cash.
Filling up the truck.
Cash. Bro, they got cash. Oh, this deal is. It's the,
I don't know, man.
Bill, big money. Max City said it's the whole point of investing. Oh yeah. Netflix ain't getting this shit. Here's one thing you don't want to do, and everybody knows this. Rich people will throw money at anything. This man is his father is the second richest man in the world. Second richest man in the world. That nigga said, "I'm getting this by hook or by crook." That's what rich people do. Now, I gotta tell you this right now. I wouldn't be surprised if Warner Brothers said, "Fuck it," because they know that the breakup deal is $5 billion, but they're giving $17 billion in cash. They're gonna follow the money. Bro, this whole Netflix, listen, Warner Brothers ain't innocent in this. They probably took the deal from Netflix knowing that Paramount was going to get mad and say, "We'll give you more cash." They had to know that. Bro, rich people do rich people things. There is no way that you're telling me that they didn't know that $17 billion more was on the table. Of course they did.
They just came with that.
Bro,
right?
they
actually, hold on, let me finish though. Remember, the first time it was being reported that Sony was supposed to be putting in, what, 21 billion, whatever, right? And now it's 24 billion. So yeah, they had to come with even a higher offer.
And shout out to my father. My father said, "You are only in buying the company is for the money to make a profit for shareholders." Yes, they have cash. They have more cash. There is no way Netflix is getting this company. That is impossible. Bro. Yes, it isn't. Yeah, here's why it's impossible. They just told you if they don't take the deal, Parker, they're gonna do a hostile takeover. So they're saying, "Take the $17 billion or I'll buy 51%. And you can't stop me." That is a hostile takeover. There's nothing they can do. There is nothing you can do with a hostile takeover on a publicly traded company. Big bank takes little bank. 1 + 1 = 2. This is easy. If they really wanted it, they're showing you that they do, because you're saying we're offering shareholders $17.6 billion more cash. So if they're offering that billion or more cash, it doesn't matter if they talk exclusively, because guess what?
But think about Lord Cheeto too, Rick. Lord Cheeto also said he might take a look at that and step in. So,
yeah, well,
you know what I mean, like, Lord Cheeto. Yeah, you know who Lord Cheeto is. Just think about who's orange.
Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh no doubt. Yeah. Well. First of all, listen. The president already said that he was going to take a look at it at himself personally. He's friends with those guys. He's friends. I'm sure, bro. It doesn't matter if he's friends or not. They got the money to do a hostile takeover, Parker. If they want it, they're gonna take it.
Okay, well, we'll see. But I still favor Netflix though.
Well, okay, it doesn't matter what you. I got 17.6 billion reasons why the shareholders won't favor Netflix. I know that. I know that.
Oh, we'll see.
Okay, yeah, we'll see, bro. Man, this will be the first hostile takeover that's been public like this in a while. I think since the Rockefellers did something like that. They went and took something. Yeah, they're golf, like Max said, they're golf buddies, bro. Listen, here's what I'm telling you right now. Trump was like, hey, look, here's the deal. I don't have to block the deal if you just do a hostile takeover. It keeps my hands clean. Because Trump was already telling them he wanted them to make another, what was that movie? Rush Hour.
Rush Hour.
Yeah, he wanted to make another Rush Hour. So I'm telling you, bro, I don't think Netflix is going to win. They don't got enough XP. These guys got Saudi money. They're all, bro, imagine the second richest imagine the second richest man in the world. Friends with a bunch of guys who have, I don't know, the fifth richest guy in the world. Hey, the money, you always follow the money.
Well, according to what Trump said, what did he say? None of them are particularly great friends of mine. That's what Trump said. According to Deadline, so yeah.
All right, okay. Well, I'm about to say because we got him on tape of him playing golf with those Ellison dudes. That's a fact. We saw that.
No, yeah.
We got him playing over there.
Because they got turned down like 5 times. So
okay, well, listen, but wasn't I think Pastor Rose was telling you that, like, bro, they're never gonna give you their top offer first. They're never gonna do that. They're always okay.
Offer, but then he got rejected 5 times.
Okay. Okay. All right, Parker. Parker.
Bro, it's called negotiation.
Yes, exactly, bro. So, bro,
what he's doing, man.
And now they're not only are they bringing the biggest offer, they're telling you that even if the shareholders don't listen, they're gonna buy the company anyway. Yes, they'll bait, bro. It's one of those things where. Two things you can do about it.
Get down or lay down. It's called get down or lay down. Shout out to Beanie Siegel.
Bro, here's the deal.
One way or the
other. Those shareholders, if Paramount gets mad and bring their piggy bank with them, they have 2 things they can do about it. Nothing and love it. Ain't nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do. Is it? But Parker, I don't think you want. Parker? What do you mean you disagree with it?
When you put cash on the,
hold on. I need Parker to help me, help the panel, help the chat. How the fuck did they get out of this if they want it, Parker, and they want to buy it? How did you stop this? I mean, you think? I think you think you.
Hold on, Rick. We not about to go in Parker World because Parker World don't make sense. When it comes,
I want to know how he can stop it.
When it comes to money economics in United States and these fair lands, money rules, nigga. And if I can't buy you, I'm going to invest in your shares. If I get 50% of your shares,
51.
I dictate where this company where this company
goes. Yes, 51.
There's nothing to talk about. That's checkmate.
Bro, checkmate. If they get, and they only, bro, they take 51%. He could put his son on the damn board.
Yes.
That's what he do. He gets 51%. He put his son on the board, and his son tells the shareholders, "No, we're not going this way. I offered you guys 17.6 billion more in cash." That's the key thing, Parker. You can order people. You can offer 17.6 more billion, but it could be credit cards, it could be bonds, it could be checks. This is cash. You can't get a better deal. That's why I'm saying.
Taffy made an apple pie. I got 54% of that apple pie. I'm greater.
Let me tell you a story, Rick. I remember my boy wanted to go get a Hellcat. You know, my boy from my side of the street. He had this dude had one Hellcat left. The dude went in there. He said, "Man, somebody at this white couple already got it. They got great credit." He put that cash in front of him, gave him the keys, like, "Here you go."
Oh yeah. Man, I like what Mac City said. Mac City said, "I think the shareholders knew this all along. It's maybe why they took the Netflix deal in the first place. This raises the value of all companies, right?" Yes! Yes! Yes!
There you go.
And on top of that, they got a $5 billion breakup fee. If they be like, "Hey, well, you know, we want to walk up out of here." So now, so Netflix is like, "Oh shit, they got the whole thing coming, and now we can't back out, or we owe them $5 billion." So now they're like this. I can see the orange man coming to the table. "You know, if you back out, it'll just cost you $5 billion. but if you try to drag this out, it costs you $10 billion. And then there's Netflix, like, you know what? Because Netflix had to go to a bank and borrow money to get this deal. They didn't have the money.
And Paramount did too.
Yeah, but they got Sony money. They got Sony money.
Look, Sony money hit different.
But,
yeah.
That $5 billion gonna go to the pizza party.
And also, people probably will back Paramount more because they still want to keep a traditional theater.
Yes,
theatrical.
Yes, and they're not in the gaming industry, so Netflix already is.
They just started making games. They got a couple games coming.
But Netflix got their whole thing and all that other stuff.
Yeah, why would you want Netflix to have a game, bro? The next Mortal Kombat on Netflix? Like, come on, dog.
They'll IPs the license out to the other.
They not even licensed out there. They not even licensed out their own IP right now. They got now.
Of course, they got left.
Oh man, you botting, Mello?
You botting, little bro.
Oh,
like Parker, you really want to play the next Mortal Kombat on streaming through Netflix? Like, who the fuck want to play that?
I don't think it would be like necessarily like that. Though.
Well, Parker, I just listen. Okay. I just need you. You do understand what a hostile takeover. I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I swear to God, I'm not.
Now that you speak,
I'm blaming that nigga education system.
Okay, relax, Bella, relax. I'm actually relaxed.
I'm blaming the school system.
Now, it's two ways how you could go about defending a hostile takeover.
Okay.
Poison pill or white knight defense.
What did he say?
Okay.
Poison pill.
All right. Yeah. Well, listen. First of all, he listen. He just Googled this. Oh. There is no white knight coming with $100 billion to say, unless Amazon's getting involved. And Microsoft don't want nothing to do with the movie industry, or I'm about to say Apple.
I don't think Apple wanted.
No,
I don't think it's too. I don't think they're not spend that much money on it.
No. So so this white knight thing that you're talking about, yeah, Parker, those things can defend a hostile takeover from poor companies. When you're talking about hundreds of billions, there is no white knight coming. There's no Santa Claus for black kids in the projects. This ain't happening, brother. It's not. There's no white knights for that.
And Paramount got first look deals with these big directors and shit. They need the content for it.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the second one, Parker? Help educate.
He said white knight.
I said the white knight. Poison pill.
The white knight and what else?
He said the poison
pill and the white knight.
Can you explain that poison pill to us, brother?
Yeah. Explain the poison pill.
I believe is where they have someone. What was like buy the like the shares and stuff like that. Some other stuff though. I probably download a whole. Like,
I'll tell you what the poison pill is. Basically, it's when you make the company less attractive. They can't do that because they're $35 billion in debt. So there's no poison pill. They already have a poison pill. Okay, they're already sick. So no, they can't do that. So
Paramount be good. I don't know why Paramount so against Paramount.
I don't know why. They're still traditionalists.
I told you already. You don't like them Saudi niggas. I'm just saying, like, I just felt they can just avoid this bitter war from each other. Be honest, though, that's just me.
Why are you so against Paramount, though?
I mean, he said he don't want Saudis in his cinema. That's what he said.
But I didn't like the lowball offering he was doing. I know it's negotiating.
Why do you care about that? Why do you care so much though? Why do you care?
Hold on.
One at a time. Oh, you're botting too, Levon. You're botting, Levon.
And plus, that they probably shown to be even more incompetent than Warner Brothers. I mean,
how are they incompetent?
Am I botting?
No, you're good now. I know Parker went and Googled that. How do you? I swear to God, I'll bet my life he Googled. How do you stop a hostile takeover?
I'm 1,000% sure.
I'm so sure he did. But I know he did.
I respect it though.
But I respect it. But see, here's the deal. He don't know that we've been doing this shit for a while here.
I want to know how what's the call incompetent though.
No, they've been losing more money than Warner Brothers.
Yeah, they haven't had no hits in a while.
No, they haven't had no. Hold up for a minute. They're at the bottom last of the studio.
Yes, they haven't released no big blockbuster movies.
I'm saying I don't know you.
What that got to do with anything? And they just not. They just. I ain't finished talking. They just signed big directors to first look deals, brother. They need Warner Brothers so they can. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they're nowhere. They're nowhere near the powerhouse that Netflix is.
No, I don't trust when they said 30 films like they go put out like a year.
They will put 30 films out. They got the IP to do it if they get Warner Brothers. What are you talking about?
I don't trust them. I don't believe that because I'm looking at what you're doing at home. Hold on, can I?
But you're not making sense. What IP would they be using right now? What are you talking about?
No, I'm just looking at what you're doing now, right? So I don't believe they'll want to do that anyway, though.
But they gonna release 30 Transformer movies?
I don't trust them because how they been operating and stuff. Now,
Warner Brothers been operating like shit for like the last 10 years.
Yes. What? Whoa. Warner Brothers had made two of the most idiotic moves when they did with AOL and AT&T. They don't get a third life. They deserve to be bought by somebody with some goddamn integrity. This is ridiculous. When Ted Turner ran this and they owned WCW, we didn't have these type of problems. When they owned the Atlanta, when they owned, hold on, when they owned my Atlanta Braves, we didn't have these type of problems. Hey, you know what? Hey, guess what? You bastard. Fuck your Netflix deal. And because guess what? Matter of fact, I'm already signed up for Paramount. I'm about to say I'm going to sign up for Paramount Plus. I already am. But here, hey.
Let me ask you this. When do you ever hear directors sign up with Netflix, like for first picture deals? I don't really hear that.
Regardless, man,
I gotta admit, I gotta admit, I thought this deal was getting blocked, but shout out to Thriller Ali, CEO. They just gonna get hostile taking over.
Man, fuck Fred Ali and his Saints.
Damn.
I'm just saying, man.
They got when you coming with $17 billion more for the shareholders, I'm sorry, brother.
Hey, I'm telling you, hey, Ricky, man, if Paramount get Warner Brothers, they're gonna put the Duffer Brothers in charge of DC. I'm telling you.
Right, now, the Duffer Brothers are leaving Netflix?
Yeah, they already left. They started to deal with Paramount.
Oh, shit. Uh-oh.
I don't know what the fuck those are, but... Okay.
You mean the guys that got one of the biggest shows ever? You talking about those guys?
I never heard of them.
What?
Stranger Things crazy, brother.
I don't really watch Stranger Things like that.
And Stranger Things is bigger than Superman and fucking.
I don't care about. I don't care about that. It's not big. I mean, it's Lord. So, but I don't really care about Stranger Things. Hell, I don't care about IT.
Hey, who cares?
IT? It's called It. What? Bro. What the hell, Parker?
That was retarded.
Yo!
I don't like Stephen King that much, to be honest with you.
Yo, he said, I don't feel about IT. Oh, my God.
Hey, brother, it's doing better than Peacemaker.
I don't care if it's doing better than Peacemaker. I still don't rock with it. You feel me?
Don't matter if you rock with it, brother.
What you mean?
You in a minority, brother.
You're a minority too.
Oh my God!
It is literally it is the third biggest HBO show ever.
I mean, but I don't really care for that though.
But you care about that same dog. You care about dog shit like Future Commandos. Nobody watching Peacemaker. You got it.
I mean, I watched it. It was a really good show. I enjoyed it. Right?
The same motherfuckers didn't kill a fuck enough to watch it, brother.
Yeah.
And that's why your boy only signed a contract to extend for 3 months.
Hey, a contract is still a contract at the end of the day.
He out of there, whoever bound.
Well, not really, Parker, because they signed a contract with Netflix for exclusive talks. And
wait, who's Ron talking about his boy? You talking about James Gunn?
Yeah,
he out of there. They
damn.
Yeah, he out, bro.
His contract only to spring 2027. It's over.
He's only signed to 2027.
Superman saga will be complete, and I'll be good with that. Yes, it will.
Two movies and it's complete.
No, what you talking about?
You hear the rumor? You hear the rumor who they might be casting as Brainiac yet?
I don't know.
It's just a rumor, but it's a rumor.
Supergirl as part of that trilogy.
It's a rumor that Batista might be Brainiac. That shit gonna be dog shit, man. Like, come on, man.
So,
hey man, as long as I get the Superman saga, that should be nearing completion. I'm good with
that. All right. So as we read, that's a terrible choice.
But they get Batista to play Brainiac, man. That movie's a flop.
Oh my God!
We gonna call it a flop anyway, Von.
Oh, I don't know.
brother.
I just think it's a terrible choice. I'm not gonna call it a flop, but
hey, Ricky, did y'all talk about the Batman?
No, we didn't talk about the Batman.
Hey man, they man, Batman is going all out on the casting, man.
Oh yeah,
they put that girl. They got some girl up
Scarlett
in there.
Johansson.
They got Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And another thing too, if Netflix did buy WB and they don't want to put the shit in the theater, that means the budgets will have to go down on those movies. Yeah, but Parker, they said 2 weeks. 2 weeks ain't enough.
No, he didn't say 2 weeks.
Yeah, he did. He did say 2 weeks. Yeah, I read so much shit about.
No, tell Von to post it. He like to post everything else. Post it.
Yeah, he said 2 weeks.
He said 2 weeks, and then he walked it back.
Why would Netflix change his ways? They against it. What are you talking about?
Whoa. Pay the bill, Levon. Okay, guess I will.
Guardians waiting for James Gunn. James Gunn. Okay, Mac. Thank you, Mac City. Thank you for the $2. Thank you.
What did he say?
He said Star-Lord
and Guardians waiting for James Gunn.
Yeah, saying he's out of there. He's gonna be making Guardians of the Galaxy 4. He ain't gonna be there. Yeah. Hey, listen, bro. So Parker. So hold on, Parker. So how do you So now you won't have those $300 million budget movies. Because you're not going to generate that and put that freaking watch from home.
I mean, Netflix let the guys that did Avenger movies put like a $500 million flop out. The Electric State, the Russo brothers.
Damn.
Yeah, they put like a $450 million flop out on Netflix called the Electric State.
Netflix is in a lot of debt. They're in a lot of debt. So is WB.
I mean, for me,
well, let's see how much debt they have here. Let's see how much debt Netflix has because we talk about it. Let's see. How
and under Netflix, our DC game is already dead right now. That's going to be in a fucking graveyard. They go to Netflix.
Man, I ain't gonna never see a Superman game.
Hey Rick, did y'all talk about the Boys trailer yet or no?
The boys need a bigger budget, man. That shit still look like low fucking don't look like no high stakes type shit.
So Netflix will currently have $17 billion in debt. If they purchase Warner Brothers, they will have $59 billion in debt.
Jesus. They'll be all right. They'll get that money back.
Wait, hold on. They said this could push Netflix total debt to around $76 billion after the deal closes. Holy shit!
And they're gonna push that debt on us with 50.
Oh my God! $76 billion in debt. Yeah.
That's why the stock went down today.
Oh yeah. The stock did go down. Wow! It said Netflix stocks falls. Wall Street worries about Warner's deal. Oh shit! All right, so let's talk about it. So. This is the Barons. Oh, they're probably going to charge me, dude. Oh, God. See, this is where rich white folks go to when they want to fucking sign into crypto and shit. He said, all right, so Netflix is down 3.44%. It's calling the purchase of Warner Bros. Discovery a transformational deal that will accelerate its growth, but the streaming leader is paying a stiff price for the Warner Bros. Assets and taking a substantial debt to do so. Netflix is paying $82.7 billion, including assumed debt, roughly $72 billion of equity value, for the film and TV studio assets of Warner Brothers plus HBO Max and HBO Warner Brothers Discovery. Will spin off its cable networks to business to shareholders before the transaction closes. The deal is expected to close in 12 to 18 months, Netflix said. That $83 billion price tag works out to about 25 times the $3.3 billion in earnings before interest that Netflix expects the Warner asset to produce in 2026. Damn.
Hey, do y'all think they go to, when they get a loan like that, they go to multiple banks or just from one bank?
They go to one bank and here's the deal. The bank loves it because if you default on a loan, the bank owns the fucking studio.
Hey, did y'all hear that breaking news?
No.
The Phillip Rivers is about to join the practice squad for the Colts.
For the who?
For the Colts?
For the Colts.
Yeah, they're trying to save the season because Danny Dimes is out.
Oh, speaking of football, hold up.
Man,
we ain't talking football. We ain't talking football.
No, okay. I'm just saying
Man,
something right. And what someone say a certain quarterback from upstate area wasn't a dual threat, but a scramble of the football.
Nigga, that's all that nigga did was scramble. What did you, Parker? Did you look at the same game I looked at?
What you think a dual threat does? Scramble.
Oh my God. Okay, look, Parker, stay on top.
Shout out to Mac. Mac said Netflix is operating debt is business model. Rick, bro, Netflix they're gonna be $76 billion in debt. Mac,
that's crazy.
Yeah, bro,
17 to
76.
Yo, how about Mac said? How about you go to that fight night? I can knock your ass out.
Oh man.
Talk about it.
Say Warner Brothers stock is up 3.7% Friday, trading below the deal value of 27.75. He said the value understates the total value to Warner Brothers shareholders, since they will also receive the network business, which will push this deal's estimated total value above $30 a share. Investors will be wrestling with the strategic and financial implications of the acquisition, and those issues could create a cloud over Netflix stock, which trades under the ticker NFLX. Boy, to fund the mostly cash offer, Netflix secured a bridge lending facility to borrow $59 billion from a consortium of banks. So it's more than one bank. The facility roughly
figured that, like, bro, when you borrow money like that.
Yeah, the facility roughly equals the cash portion of Netflix's bid for Warner. The willingness to take on so much debt marks a big change for Netflix, which has been run with low leverage, more like a technology company. Netflix could have issued more equity into the transaction, but presumably wanted to limit the equity diltron to Netflix equity holders. In the client note Friday, Oppenheimer analyst Jason Helfenstein, you know where he is, estimated that Netflix's pro forma debt would raise to $76 billion. From the third quarter level to $16 billion. He's assuming a roughly $9 billion cash balance at closing, unchanged from the third quarter. Wow. So in other words, Netflix net debt level is going to be 4 times trailing 12 month. The highs, but manageable for Netflix. They said, but maybe manageable for Netflix. Companies seeking to maintain investment grade debt ratings typically try to keep their debt levels at 3 times or less, but they will be almost $80 billion in debt if this deal closes. I got to tell you, I think they're better off walking away from this deal. Let them outbid you. Let them do a hostile takeover, because you know what? As history shows itself, it'll probably be up for sale again. Because this shit,
Paramount, those guys,
it'll probably be up for sale again.
They want to flip it anyway, though. I'm telling you, what Paramount, they're gonna do. They're gonna get the. They do get the one, but like years down the line, they gonna flip it. That's what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
It'll be up for sale again.
I honestly think that Parker might be onto something, because it just doesn't make sense to take on that kind of debt to get something. I think they're gonna flip it. I think that Paramount was
if
trying
they do
to flip it.
Paramount, they do get it. They gonna watch. They gonna sell it. They're gonna sell it to Warner Brothers stuff.
Yeah,
but if they gonna flip it, they gonna at least have to have that stuff for at least 10 years, because if you just turn around and flip it, somebody gonna be looking at you like, motherfucker, you just bought the motherfucker. Like, you gonna at least have to have that for 10 years before they try to flip it.
Yo, Max City he left the house with 0 fucks to give. Look what the hell he's writing. Yo.
I'm sorry, Max said he couldn't sell a record at your own block. Sorry.
Oh man.
Wait a minute, what did he say?
Oh, you see what he said? He said, Parker, you need. I ain't reading that.
I'm talking about
that's too heavy. Bro, Mac want war with that statement, bro. I can't read that. My father's around here, bro.
Hey, Mac, even though you don't like the Batman, it doesn't matter because it's still coming out, Mac.
Is it? Is it coming to theaters? It might be straight to Netflix.
Yeah. Yo, it's coming to theaters.
Oh man, Thriller Ali said, "Damn, Mac."
You know what's crazy though? What is the head of the former Blockbuster heads thinking to themselves right now? Like, they really must be kicking themselves in the ass right now for not taking that offer from Netflix back in 2010?
Yeah, like for $40 million.
That shit crazy, man. I know them blockbuster niggas is like, God damn. How the fuck?
Well, actually, there's another guy, that idiot that didn't want to join McDonald's. He's probably kicking himself. That guy.
Netflix probably had that bad for Matt Reeves.
Yo, man.
They get him.
Yeah, listen, I gotta be. It's funny because I changed my opinion of the deal like 3 or 4 times during the show. First, I'm like, well, it might get blocked. Oh, they might have to do a consent decree. Oh, it might be a hostile takeover. Oh, Trump might get involved. Bro, I think Paramount is going to go hostile takeover these niggas and say, hey, fuck it. You know, just see where the chips fall. I mean, if you got the money, you only need 51%. Hell, here's why I think, and again, here's why I think the shareholders will take the money from Paramount. And I'll tell you why. Because if they don't take the money from Paramount, they're not going to get the $17 billion more in cash. When you do a hostile takeover, you only need 51%. So they'll get less money and they'll still get taken over. So I think
they'll still be making money though, as long as the company is profitable. Because
but is the company profitable? I mean, you already see what happens if somebody buys it. There's $76 billion in debt.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you this though, Rick. Now, if you notice, once they split the companies in two, that's going to happen regardless who buys it. That stuff's going to probably get split in two before they deal.
So the CNN shit's not for sale. That CNN, that stuff not for sale.
Yeah, sometimes they just want to split because one they losing money is the cable network side, which would be Discovery Global.
But if Paramount does a hostile takeover before that happens, they might have something to say about that. They don't have to make a split. They'll be in control.
If I was, like I said, they should set off that TV side, so even they do get it, because that's the ones that's costing them money.
Thriller Ali, you're right. A hostile takeover doesn't take that long. It just takes you to go buy 51% of the stock. You go write a check and you buy the stock, and it's over. That's kind of how it is. You know, they'd be like, "Hey, see you at the closing bell, NYC, New York Stock Exchange."
How much stock does Zaslav have in that company?
I don't know. Doesn't matter. They're going to belong to Paramount if they get pissed. You know, I mean, that's I don't know how much stock, but man, you know what? For Paramount to want something this bad, it has to be two things going on here. Either they got big plans for this, or that rich motherfucker just mad because somebody told him your money isn't good here. And that might have just fucking rubbed him the wrong way.
I'm telling you, watch they gonna flip that though. Like, look, years down the line, watch it'll be up for sale again. Keeping up, they get it.
It'd be interesting, but hey, folks, I appreciate everybody for coming out. Stay tuned. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the talk of every Watchtower going forward until something happens.
Yeah, just like the ABK deal.
Yeah. And again, I think if any of us learned anything about the ABK deal was that these regulatory bodies don't want consolidation, they don't want harm to different markets, and you don't want to fuck with a union. Because the Motion Picture Association of America, the Actors Guild, all of those guys feel threatened by this shit going to Netflix. And that's why I think it's getting blocked. I think these people, I think they say, you know what? There's no amount of consent decree that they can give to make you say, bro, you're the number 1 and number 3 streamer. What the hell can you do to even the odds? Nothing. What are you gonna say? Oh, you guys can put some of our shit.
You said HBO Max would be the number 3 streamer?
Yeah, they're 3, and freaking Netflix is 1. Oh. Yeah, so how do you do a consent decree to make things right with the regulatory body? That is a question that we all want to know the answer to.
I mean, hey man, I would, me personally, I wouldn't mind Sony getting them, but
that might have to. I told you that a lawyer was saying that there is a third option. The third option is that a judge or regulatory body says that no major network or entity can buy them, and somebody smaller has to buy them. They'll say that you're too big to buy them, you're too big to buy them, so it has to be somebody smaller. Could be a Sony, could be an Amazon, could be an Apple, could be a Tubi, One of those guys.
Or all the entities, or they gotta break them all up. Like
Yeah.
DC, they got
Yes.
sell them all each.
Yep.
Separately.
Yes. Yep. They would have to sell them all because that's what that would be WB's like basically waving a white flag saying, okay, you're saying that we can't sell our shit to anybody. Our company's gonna go under for it, and then the regulatory body will say, well, then you got to split your company up. You know, DC. This is DC Comics. DC this, and now that's where the real money. I see Disney dancing on the doorstep if DC goes for sale. I can see them right now. Their mouth will be watering to get that. Oh my God!
I don't think so. I don't think they're going to DC.
I think
they'll let them go.
I think Disney will go after them. I think Disney would try to say, "Hey, we can get that Iron Man Batman team up here." What's going on here?
Universal probably get them.
Universal might finally get a chance. You know, what I'm saying, "Hey, look, I
think they did something to deal with Warner Brothers to bring DC characters and shit to Universal, if I'm not mistaken.
I know Six Flags is for sure. I don't know about Universal. I know Universal has the Hulk deal. They have Spider-Man. They have those kind of deals with Disney.
I can see Disney or hard to say what Disney maybe going after the comic side. That would probably.
I can see it, bro. I think. I mean, what I think what can be bigger than the MCU or DCU is a combined universe. I think
Disney. I would say Marvel and stuff like, or they just buy. They'll have that. You'll be getting stuff off of DC and from. Someone's gonna buy it. Like if they break all that stuff up, like say DC Studios, someone will buy the actual DC Studios. All that stuff comes with DC stuff like that. I think someone. I wouldn't mind Sony doing that. Right.
Shout out to Parker, who's been playing Ghost of Tsushima, trying to get with the times here. You know.
So like,
it's been out 5 years.
Oh man.
No, it's a PC version.
That's been out for like 3 years, brother. 3 years.
I just got it on sale.
Oh, there you have a PS5? I mean, that's been off since PS4, actually.
Yeah, but me, I'm more like,
oh, shit.
One game and go to another. My game, you check my game profile, and it's big, it's larger than a lot of these so-called podcasters.
Yes, at Thriller Ali, he said, would Apple be able to buy them? Yes, Apple is in no harm of buying WB. They already do business with them, F1. Apple could absolutely buy them. Apple wouldn't get any regulatory pushback if they bought them.
They probably don't want them, though. I don't think Apple want them that
bad. Apple likes to buy cell phones, bro. It's not really a risk. Apple has about almost $100 billion in cash on hand. They can do it all cash. Honestly, Apple can buy them all cash. Apple has a war chest full of money. They don't take losses like that. Well, Sony tried to get Paramount. Sony tried to buy Paramount a few months back.
They did. Yeah, Sony said they're done with the big acquisitions now. That's why they said they want Warner Brothers. They said they rather buy IP than fucking like the whole company.
They might get their wish. Sony might be able to buy DC Comics if they have to split it up. You never know. And Matt, if they get that, you know who's making the games for that shit.
I ain't gonna lie. I think they'll try to get Mortal Kombat for sure.
Anything that makes movie sense and video game sense, they'll be interested in.
Parks and stuff. Yeah. But, me personally, the thing I care about most, I mean, literally DC Comics, the comic book side. That's what I care about the most. More, you feel me? Because I see movies of different characters DC come and go, but comic books, that's what what I like the most.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen, I appreciate you coming through, Parker, Vaughn, Mello, Layvon, Deuce, Big Money. This is good. I love seeing Big Money here, bro. Seeing Big Money here means a lot to me because he doesn't deal with the white noise and the bullshit. Even though me and a certain person, other people not getting along, Big Money still come through. That lets you know he's a real brother right there. See what I'm saying? Those are the kind of people that you want to be surrounded with.
He took a tough loss yesterday, but he showed up. Though.
Man, shut up. You make me sick.
Oh man, that's right. I forgot.
You said Big Josh Allen, what he could do, what a real dual threat quarterback could do.
So wait a minute. So Pat Mahomes not a dual threat? He led his team in passing and rushing last night.
But he is. But he, as far as like Josh got him with the running thing, though. We gotta say that. Though.
Well, Mahomes runs with the ball like it's a loaf of bread. That shit look crazy when he be running. Yeah, but Vaughn, bro, you nigga, bro, man, Lamar cost me my fantasy season, bro. Your boy, he stinks. He stinks, bro. Check this out. I was mad at both Lamar Jackson and Aaron Rodgers. I started Shedeur Sanders yesterday, and I won my first game in like 5 weeks. Shedeur Sanders put up 30-something points, bro. Shedeur Sanders. That I started him because I had no faith in Lamar with his damn interceptions, and Aaron Rodgers couldn't get the ball. But I got DK Metcalf, so I got some nice stuff. I can't believe I won a freaking game. I hadn't won a game in fantasy in over a month.
Shedeur was what, like 23 for 42?
I'll tell you right now, brother. Let's see.
23 for 42 for like 319 yards.
3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns. He had 3 passing and 1 running, I think. Hold on. Yeah, buddy. Let's see. Shedeur. Yeah, he had 4 total touchdowns. So he passed for 3 and he ran for 1. He had 39.46 fantasy points, bro. Wow. I think he had the most this week. Shedeur Sanders, I think he had the most fantasy points this week. He did. And you know who had the most this week? He had the second most. Josh Allen had the most. He had 250 yards, 4 total touchdowns. And I don't know why. Why does Josh have more points than Shedeur? It looks like Shedeur had. Oh, he didn't throw. He didn't throw no interception. All right, Josh didn't throw no interception. But yeah, man, Shedeur Sanders, baby, bro. I remember I took him, and I sat down Lamar and I sat down Aaron Rodgers. I said, man, I'm going with Shedeur, bro.
That's a shame to be playing for a team that don't really even want you. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. There'll be trade offers for Shedeur because remember they got buddy, Mr. Massage guy. He's coming back next year, so they're gonna have a crowded quarterback room over there in Cleveland. Somebody got to go, and I don't think nobody's taking Deshaun Watson. Nobody's taking that contract. You know that ain't happening. So they're gonna have to trade Shedeur for some picks. And I think that's why they're letting Shedeur play because, he's going to be worth some money. You got teams like Indianapolis that might be interested in him. Yeah, Danny Dimes is doing good, but he's hurt. You want a youth movement. You might have – it's going to be at least 3 or 4 teams interested in Shedeur Sanders. It is. He's going to be –
If I was Cleveland, I would just have to bite that bullet on that contract and whatever how they could do. You just have to pay that dead money. And just build it around Shedeur. That's what I would do.
Well, they got 3 quarterbacks. They
act like they don't. They act like
they don't want them. They do. Taking them out of the game. Taking them out of the game in a key spot. Like, bro, come on.
Yeah, they.
Bro, that coach gonna go and f around, and Deion Sanders gonna end up coaching that team next year, bro. You gonna mess around? Okay.
Right. I don't know, cause wait a minute. How many games did his team, what's the name of that team Deion coach for?
Colorado.
How many games did they win this year? Like 3?
I don't know. Something. Man, that's a lot.
They not getting no Deion. They're not getting no Deion.
Yeah, Deion not getting no. Yeah.
He ain't a good coach, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah, they looked terrible.
Hey, Vaughn, looks like Shedeur the best quarterback in that division right now.
That division is terrible.
Yeah. Bro, big name, bro. Look at these big name quarterbacks. Lamar Jackson, freaking Aaron Rodgers. Who's the other one? Joe Burrow. And Shedeur Sanders looks better than all of those dudes right now. That's crazy.
Well, I don't know. He definitely looked better than Joe Burrow. He had those 2 interceptions, but he was cooking though. Before
cooking with 2 interceptions? Oh, come on, brother.
He was. You see those passes?
That's like putting too much salt in your food. What is he cooking?
Yeah, come on. I ain't gonna play with Joe Burrow cheap now. Like, come
on. That nigga can't stay on the field, bro. Ain't nobody worry about him, man. He always hurt.
Joe. What's my called? What is that? Sanders? He played the fucking Titans. He ain't that good.
Oh man, he doing better than your boy Lamar, dude. Lamar is cans right now. What is up with him?
A team is.
Someone say they got robbed that game.
Bro,
you know?
I think Lamar needs
I don't even think
he needs some
anybody
wide
in
receivers.
that division is over 6 wins, is it?
Yeah,
Pittsburgh is.
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
They 7-6.
Yep.
I mean 7-6.
6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, bro, that division is crazy.
But Chicago dropped from the number 1 seed to the number 7 seed. That shit crazy.
Yeah, all for one game. That's crazy.
And they probably gonna lose the division because they not beating old Detroit.
I don't know about that, but
Detroit put 50 on them already earlier this year. What you talking
that
about?
don't mean nothing, Vaughn.
They got the better team also. They got the better quarterback.
No, they don't. Now that's I don't know about that.
Better than brother.
Damn, that is crazy. That one loss, like everything just.
Indy out the playoffs.
Oh, they're hit. Yeah, this nigga blew his Achilles.
No, they out the playoffs. What's because of the 7 seed?
Houston. Yeah, but Jacksonville's a fraud team, though. Come on, bro. Ain't nobody.
Not really. They've been playing good.
Thriller Ali said Lamar came into the league hot and just cooled off. So much potential.
I mean, he won 2 MVPs. How did he cool down? What?
I don't think he fully I think he just came back too soon. He shouldn't have came back. I think he came back too soon.
Bro, I should have known. I'm like, man, why everybody passing over him at the draft or the fantasy draft? Because I had like the 10th pick in the draft and everybody was taking. I was like, why ain't nobody taking Lamar? So I'm taking Lamar. He did good the first like 3-4 weeks. Man, this nigga got hurt. He came back throwing interceptions, and I'm like, man.
I mean, they said he's still hurt. You know.
And you know what else? Oh, another guy don't ever draft Pacheco from the freaking Kansas City Chiefs or Worthy. Those guys are terrible, bro.
Ravens can still win the division. They only a game behind.
Yeah.
And they still got to play Steelers again.
Yeah, still, I ain't saying much. Them Steelers ain't all that. They got a good division record. See, that's why the Bengals, if the Steelers fall, the Bengals still got a chance to get in, believe it or not, because their division record is 3-1. And yeah, I get it, they're 4-9, but bro, it ain't too far. Look, bro, the Steelers, we know how they roll. They looking crazy. But, that's one to grow on.
What the Cowboys doing? What they record?
NFC too tight for them. Yeah, bro. That tie hurt us. That tie hurt us, and that Cardinals loss hurt us. Those are things we fucked up.
Carolina.
You can take that loss, but you can't lose a Cardinal game, and you can't tie that game with Green Bay. Like, it shouldn't have been no time left on that clock, but. Whatever, bro. I don't know. Listen, I don't feel like getting depressed. I'm ready to get out of here. All right? Leave me alone. All right?
Hey, but look, y'all got 2 of the best wide receivers, and they are the best duel. And I thought it was Jamar Chase and
I would probably still take them. Like
what?
Pickens
nobody better than Pickens and Lamb.
In the game, bro.
Chase is like way better.
Bro,
yeah, okay.
Tripping.
Yeah, you tripping.
He is.
You tripping.
You tripping.
You tripping.
I'll take the Jamar Chase and Higgins though any day.
Okay.
No, I thought that too, but bro, these last Pickens and what's the name have been fucking on fire, bro.
I'm saying overall, I would take the Chase and Higgins though.
Well, he is a Buffalo fan. He used to 4 Super Bowl losses, so he don't know no goddamn difference.
I was still
Listen, you know why he say that? Because he ain't got no goddamn wide receivers in Buffalo. That's why he say that. Yeah, he ain't got no goddamn wide receivers. That's why he saying. Listen, shout out to everybody that came through. I appreciate y'all. And I got to get the bleep up out of here. I'm hungry, man. I'm hungry.
Me too.
I'm hungry. I got to get me something to eat.
I'll be doing my own coverage of this. So trying to root Netflix onto the finish line.
Folks, I heard what I said. It's gonna be a freaking hostile takeover. Don't listen to this nigga. He don't know what he's talking about.
There's a lot of bootlickers in this chat.
Bootlickers? Why? Because what? Because you're wrong? Have a good night, everybody. You're